You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi in the building. We back. True Media Podcast. We back up in this BI, man. True Media Podcast. We back in the building. Salute to the family. Shout out to everybody. You know, it is what it is. We have merchandise as well. Just got to throw that out there. I will let it be known later on today. If you want to get the merch, we got the True Media, the TMP, the True Media Podcast merchandise hats. We also have the T-shirts. We have the shirts as well. I will be posting that. You'll be able to get this directly from me. You get what I'm saying? So we got the TMP merchandise, the shirts as well. Just send the money cash out with your information. You can send me an email as well, but send the cash out with the information, address, and all that there, and we'll get that out to you ASAP. With your size and stuff like that. So I'll keep you guys posted. But shout out to everybody. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. ASAP. With size and stuff like that. So I'll keep you guys posted. Shout out to everybody. Let me make sure. All right, we look like we sound good. Look like we sound good so far. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Just been running my errands in the city. Just left West Tampa. Just left Sly Avenue. Left West Tampa, get my cut. Left Sly Avenue to get my merchandise, get my shirts and stuff. From Build a Shirt. There's a shirt. It's a company on West Sly Avenue called Build a Shirt. Build a Shirt. They do all my merchandise, like shirts, hats, all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to Jamie. He said I would get one, coach. Okay, cool, for sure. Absolutely. I'll give you guys the prices and everything. Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Bruce is in the building. Shout out to C Brand 33, Dodge J, Unlaced Shoes, G5 from the Bronx. Shout out to WMS. Let's see what else we have. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, I'm not streaming on Instagram right now because they got some kind of code 6. They got some kind of authenticator code you have to put in, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that right now. I've been trying to do it and been very unsuccessful with it. So I'm going to have to look at a tutorial on this to see step by step how to go about doing it. I did download the app. I put the number in there. For some reason, it ain't working. So I got to figure out how to do that. So I'll probably try to do that. It is what it is. Shout out to MB813. He said, shout out to Net. Yeah. Shout out to Net. That's my cousin. Yeah. Shout out to Net, man. Shout out to Net. Salute. Shout out to Net. As a matter of fact, I just got through talking to Net. Just left him over there. Just left him over there, man. Like, yeah, man. Oh, Cuzzo. Shout out to Cuzzo. Shout out to Doggo Legacy Remains in the building. Laylo was in the building. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx, Al the Pal, Legacy Remains. Shout out to Mika Lovem, Highlight Space, Mr. Arnold Brown over there on the other chat with Bossum and Coach Malachi. We got two YouTube channels. Just want to throw that out there, man. We have two YouTube channels, y'all. You know what I mean? We have Bossum and Coach Malachi, and then we also have this one over here where everyone is familiar with, the TMP family, True Media Podcast. We are here. It is what it is. Do we have over 100 yet? Once we get over 100, we will give everybody a round of applause. We're not there yet. Shout out to doggone Isaiah. Sorry about that. Gonzalez, salute to you. Round one is in the building. The Prince is here. It is what it is. We're going to get ready to get into the show. I'm really, I'm not gonna lie, man. This fight right here is this one is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. This looks like it's a tough fight on paper. On paper, I was looking at when I came back, I was looking at Edwin De Los Santos' strengths and weaknesses. Pretty much strengths and weaknesses from both fighters. Keyshawn Davis's last fight, he fought Baranchik. Baranchik clearly, he was just outclassed, too small. He was too short, rather, and just couldn't really get on the inside. It was just a cakewalk. It was just a cakewalk for Keyshawn Davis, his last fight, or at least he made it look that way. He made it look like a cakewalk. You know what I mean? This fight right here is not going to be a cakewalk for him. This is not going to be the cakewalk fight right here. This fight right here, we're gonna see if the businessman is the goods. This is going to tell me it's the goods right here. This fight right here. Now I know people saying, well, Edwin De Los Santos, he's coming off a layoff. Yeah, I don't think that's going to factor anything because he's young. Edwin De Los Santos is not an old guy. He's young, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, this is on paper. This looks like it's going to be a hell of a fight. I remember when I had Abdullah Mason on here, and he said he's number 2 with the WBO. He don't know exactly when he's going to get a title shot, but he wants to fight Keyshawn Davis. He said that. He said it on this show live, and he said Shakur Stevenson as well. He said, look, he said that he don't have any play brothers. He willing to fight whoever he got to be, whoever got that belt. Now, me personally, I love the mentality of Abdullah Mason. I do. However, I don't know if he should fight Keyshawn Davis now. Let's see how he looks after this fight, but I don't know if he should fight Keyshawn Davis now. It's not a matter of ducking and all that stuff there. Boxing is about fighting a person at the right time. I'm not talking about marinate for 4, 5, 6 years. None of that. I'm just saying, I remember a fighter by the name of Vargas. You guys remember Vargas? Vargas fought Tito Trinidad. He fought Floyd Mayweather. He fought Oscar De La Hoya. And Vargas was a very ambitious fighter. However, he lost to all of those guys. He lost to all of them. And Vargas was a good fighter, but he wasn't on that level as of yet. He wasn't on that level as of yet to fight any of those guys. Any of those guys, he wasn't on that level, but he was very ambitious. He jumped in there, wanted to fight all of them, and he was getting his ass whipped. And that was the worst thing that happened to him. It's not the fact that he wasn't a good fighter. It was the fact that he jumped in there and fought the guys at the wrong time. He wasn't ready for them. He wasn't ready for him, bro. Now, again, he got in there and fought him, but man, it's all about catching the guy at the right time. Again, I'm not talking about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years marination. Not that PBC stuff. Not talking about that. I'm saying, okay, as I told him, I say, look, man, you ain't got to be in no rush. You're only 21 years old. He's 21. So, you can fight him next year. 2026, what, in 6 months, 7 months from now, it's going to be 2026. And what's that? Antoine Elliott, he say, speaking of Keyshawn, did you see the presser? He said him and Abdullah got kind of spicy. Yeah, I heard about that. Matter of fact, let's look that up. I heard about that. I heard things got a little heated. Between the two. You know what I mean? Abdullah with the shits and Keyshawn Davis with the shits. Did you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You feel me? So I mean that listen, when you matter of fact, where they got into heated words at? I could feel you. He's sitting right next to he's sitting here. Now these are two of my favorite guys. These two of my favorite guys. You know what I mean? But I got a more of a closer relationship to the Mason family than I do to Davis. I really don't know Keyshawn, to be fair. I met him a couple of times, but you know, we didn't really have no conversation. We spoke stuff like that. I was at we was at a dinner, a late or early, yeah, a late dinner together. Me, him, Coach Red, Ashley. Shout out to Ashley, which is one of Terrence Crawford's strength and conditioning coaches. You know, when they came down here, and his brother Kelvin fought on the Pro Box card. So yeah, we went to the where did we go? Was it IHOP? No, it wasn't IHOP. I forgot that restaurant we went to. That's not too far from Pro Box. I forgot the name of the restaurant. Damn, I forgot the name of the restaurant. But yeah, but we was there and stuff. But it was late. It was like 12 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. It was about 12:30 at night, 12 o'clock at night. It was late. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. That's just the reality of the situation. Shout out to the Prince. He said, check your IG. Yeah, I can't get in my IG right now because I have to, as a matter of fact, yeah, I can get into it from my phone. No, I can't even get into it from my phone because I have to use this authenticator code. They're telling me your account has now has advanced protection. I didn't ask for advanced protection. I don't need, advanced protection. Did you get what I'm saying? I don't need that. It just automatically, did it. I'm like, bro, why you messing things up? What was wrong with the way it was? I don't need no extra protection. Now I can't get into my account. I gotta figure out how to get into it with this authenticator code and all this stuff. That man, that shit crazy, man. Yeah. I don't like that at all, bro. I don't like that at all. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't. Shout out to G5. He said you moving up with that blue check, coach. Oh yeah? Oh, that's what that is? Hey, G5, that's what that is? Yeah, I think they did. I think they did give me a blue check though. All jokes aside, I think they did give me a blue check. So that's what that is, huh? Oh man, this is crazy. Anyways. Yeah, man, anyway. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Anyway, man, Yeah, but shout out to Tony Montana. He said, what it do, coach? Man, salute, fam. G5 said, yes, sir. All right, that's what it is, then. All right, well, it's about time. It's about time. That's a song by SWV. They made a song called It's About Time off their first album. I love that song there. Anyways, shout out to Jake. Shout out to Jake. Unlay Shoes say, you certified now, coach. He said, yeah, man, it is what it is. Yeah, they telling me, man, I got to do this and do that. So, yeah, me being a fan of the sport of boxing, I don't get into fighters' business. Like, I'm not that fan that, yeah, I love Abdullah. I love Keyshawn. And if Keyshawn got beef with Abdullah, I got beef with Abdullah. If Keyshawn got beef with such and such, I got beef with such and such. I'm not the fighter. I'm not the fighter. So whatever they going through, that's what fighters do. Me being a fan of that ain't got nothing to do with me. Because guess what? I can't whoop Abdullah nor Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, Abdullah don't like him. So, because you got a lot of these YouTube channels, they do that. Because they pro Tank or they pro Devin Haney. Anybody Bill Haney or Devin Haney may be tongue wrestling with or having issues with, quote unquote, appearance on social media, then yeah, man, fuck doggone Shakur and Tank that and Devin Haney this and Tank that and yada yada yada. And it's like, dude, like you ain't the fighter. Like I kind of stay neutral when it come to that. You got two combatants who are professional fighters. They pretty much trained to fight. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. So if Abdullah Mason let it be known. He called the names out. He said, look, man, I ain't got no brothers. The only brothers I got is the ones right here with me. So I ain't got no brother. You know what I mean? It ain't no y'all remember that question I asked him? Do you have any fictitious brothers that you won't fight in boxing? Yeah, we don't do that. Anyways, I also saw that Lomachenko retired. I did see that. He ended up retiring. He did a long Martin Luther King, the Ukrainian version speech. I saw that he retired. I'm like, he could announce that. He could announce that 6 months ago. But it is what it is. I mean, he retired. I see some fool who what is his name? I don't even want to get this nigga no shine. I know his name, but I ain't gonna say his name. But some fool talking about something. Yeah, Tank made him retire. Some take a maniac, right? He's a take a maniac and he's a bud sexual. He's a take a maniac and he's a bud sexual. Like, bro, I'm talking about boy, let me tell you something. This dude he changed his name to Bud name. I'm like, boy, if he can get Bud some ass, I think he'll do it. And he from Philly. True. Niggas making Philly look bad. And he from Philly. He from Philly. He don't like Boots, but he love Bud. You can't make this shit up. I'm like, shit. Some of these niggas act like they want their favorite fighter to put them in the buck or something. The way this nigga be acting. The meat riding got to stop. This nigga be gobbling the meat down to the base, proudly, gargling and everything. Don't even come up for air. True. Nigga making Philly look bad. Damn. He must listen to Lil Coochie Vert. What that rapper name in Philly that be wearing dresses and lipstick and eyeshadow and long fake eyelashes and stuff. With the skinny jeans. Have you guys ever seen skinny jeans? Okay, have you ever seen skinny jeans? Skinny jeans are so tight that it makes skinny jeans look like bell bottoms. To this day. Like you need 3-4 people to help you put them jeans on. That's how tight they is. Get what I'm saying? The nigga coochie can't breathe. I say, but you finna get a yeast infection, fam. All of them tight ass jeans you got on, you finna get a yeast infection. Damn, bro. You know what I mean? I just gotta throw it out there. I think again, as I said before, anybody can get it with me. I ain't sparing nobody shit. It is what it is. I ain't down with these niggas. Shit, little Coochie Vert, pop that Coochie Vert, one leg up Vert, whatever his name is, it is what it is. Fuck him. I don't give a damn. I heard he got some good music, but yeah, I ain't with all that sweet ass shit, nigga. I'm from the old school. Anyways, Edwin De Los Santos tells Keyshawn Davis that he's coming to fight. He ain't coming to lay down, right? Ever since the fight announcement of Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos, many fans have wondered why Keyshawn chose this opponent. Why did he choose this opponent? See, one thing about me, right? I say the things that people scared to say. I say the unpopular stuff. I do. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not a part of the go along to get along gang. I care nothing about going along. I care nothing about getting along, and I got my own gang. True. When I say gang feds, I hope you're listening. When I say gang, I'm not talking about a real gang. I'm not talking about a street organization where we committing crimes. No, I want no fans coming knocking on the door talking about hit me with a RICO act. Yeah, dog, we finna hit you with RICO, dog. We heard you on your show. You said that you was a part of you got your own gang, huh? Like, no, that's a figure of speech, meaning that, hey, I have my own group, my own crew, my own friends that I rock with. That's what I mean by that, feds. So please don't come over here. I'm not trying to go to jail with Diddy. To this day. I just want to throw that out there, right? Anyways. Yeah, it's a bunch of us. It's a bunch of us too. Anyways, ever since the fight was announced between Keyshawn and Keyshawn and Edwin De Los Santos, a lot of fans have wondered why Keyshawn chose this opponent. I ain't gonna lie, I respect Keyshawn for this one, boy. Cause boy, listen, boy, he's standing on business with this one. He's standing on business with this one here, boy. Cause I do think highly of Edwin De Los Santos. I'm like, man, I don't know. Get what I'm saying? Like, this is a 50-50 fight. 50-50. You know what I mean? On paper, it looked like, you get what I'm saying? Just want to throw that out there. De Los Santos is a dangerous fighter. De Los Santos has a high knockout ratio with 14 of his 16 wins coming via KO, indicating significant punching power, right? He has an aggressive style. He's looked upon as an aggressive fighter who utilizes his speed and quickness to overwhelm opponents. I'm breaking down what Edwin De Los Santos is good at, right? Edwin De Los Santos is a combination fighter as well, and he sets everything up off the jab. He's a southpaw as well. His jab is snappy, fast, and quick. De Los Santos uses the jab to set up the straight left hand. You know what I mean? He likes to keep his opponents guessing by varying his attacks between head and body, keeping them off guard. When I say head, I gotta say no diddy. If Keyshawn isn't on point, he could find himself in trouble. On the other hand, Edwin De Los Santos, he tends to be predictable in his attacks. Now, this is what I've studied and noticed. He tends to be predictable in his attacks and defensive maneuvers. He has a habit of going straight back after exchanges. When you pull straight back in the line, he has a habit of doing that. This is where Keyshawn Davis can take advantage with his follow-up attack. After the guy attack, he counters him, and when he's following up, if he goes straight back in that line, this way he can take advantage of that, right? Edwin De Los Santos, he always attacks in a straight line without using angles to set up his offense. That's what I noticed in a lot of his fights. You get what I'm saying? This is something that Keyshawn Davis can exploit if he can. If Keyshawn is more technically sound, he can use this to his advantage against Edwin De Los Santos. Edwin, being such an aggressive fighter, it leaves himself open to counterpunches. Both men have the same arm reach of 70.1 inches. By no means is this an easy fight for Keyshawn. This is a high-stakes fight. If Edwin can pull off the upset in Keyshawn's own backyard in Virginia, Norfolk, right? This will take his career to the next level, indeed. Keyshawn Davis is one of the best when it comes to ring IQ, timing, counterpunching, and controlling the distance. That's going to be key, right? Both men will have to be on their A game for this fight. How do you guys have this fight, and how will this fight play out? We do know that Lomachenko announced his retirement, and you know it is what it is. I'm glad he retired. Get out the way. Shout out to Lomachenko. I'm happy for you. But listen, I'm glad to let the belt go. Now let them jitterbugs get the belt. I'm hearing that Raymond Mutathala might be, I think he was the interim champion or something of that sort. So I'm thinking he may be elevated to full champion status. You know, I know he wanted to fight for the belt. So top rank. So let's say if Edwin get that belt, well, Edwin moved up. Not Edwin, but Raymond Mutathala got the IBF now. Once it's officially announced, the top rank has Mutathala, right? So I think top rank has Mutathala. That's one guy that have a belt, if I'm not mistaken. I think top rank has him. Keyshawn Davis, if he can hold his belt tonight, he has the WBO. Shakur has the WBC, and Tank has the WBA. So Shakur's with Matchroom. Well, Shakur's a free agent now. I think no. Is he a free agent? No, he had one fight with Matchroom. So yeah, after that, he's a free agent. So Shakur's with Matchroom right now. He has the WBC. And Tank has the WBA. I don't see anybody in that division becoming undisputed, especially as long as Tank have the WBA belt. That's not going to happen. That's not going to be in the undisputed matches in the lightweight division. So when you guys say talking about the when they talk about this four kings shit, the kings fought each other. And there is no four kings in this era. You know what I mean? To me, it's disrespect to the kings. You get what I'm saying? Very disrespectful, right? But anyway, we're gonna get into the show. We're gonna listen to this little press conference right here. I'm telling you, boy, like they knew what they were doing with this here. They got Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason sitting right next to each other at a press conference. True. This is the kind of shit I be talking about, fam. You know what I mean? Smoke. 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 You get what I'm saying? Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. You guys know what it is, man. My sponsors on Foster's Barbershop. Shout out to Mr. Foster, RIP to Mr. Foster, but today's show has been sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you're in the city of Tampa, you want to get a haircut, download the app Booksy, that's BOOKSY, and book an appointment to Foster's Barbershop right there in the middle, right there in West Tampa, up top, 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Understand that you know this barbershop only works by appointment. You make an appointment, and guess what? It's not one of these barbershops where you make an appointment, the barber late, he ain't gonna show up, you're gonna be sitting there for 30, 40 hours. No, when you make that appointment, they're gonna get you right in there. It's not gonna be a lot of people in there, long line, none of that stuff. We also have a tiki hut in the back where you can rent the tiki hut for venues. There's also a bartender back there where the bartender serve you drinks at the tiki bar. And you can play putt-putt golf in the back right there in West Tampa. It's an unbelievable place. True. You're crazy as hell. You're crazy as hell. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to my sponsor. Let's give our sponsor a round of applause. Also, today's show is also sponsored by Build a Shirt. Build a Shirt is right there. Build a Shirt is right there. 1817 West Sly Avenue, Tampa, Florida. This is who makes my hats. Build a Shirt. And they make this is my cousin. She owns her own t-shirt shop. And she makes my shirts right here. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me take this down. Let me pull this down right here. As you can see, the TMP, we got these shirts that's going to be on sale coming soon. The TMP, the True Media Family, True Media Podcast. It is what it is with the logo. And we got the hats as well, baby boy. It is what it is, man. So we're going to have merch. I will be the one to ship out your merch personally with my own hands, send it out next day, whatever. Let you guys know the price, what it's going to be. You just send the money, Cash App, let me know the size, the address, name, and it will be there. Let's give our sponsors a round of applause. You can also go to buildashirt.com, buildashirt813.com in order to order and have your own shirts built, and they will send it to you. Let's give our sponsors a round of applause. Yeah. Came outside today, water on water. However you want to play, choppers on choppers. Shout out to doggone R.I.P. the young dog, man. It is what it is. Before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say that sarcastically, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Yeah, we're gonna have black and white. I don't want to have too many different colors. I just want to have like neutral colors because the logo don't look good on every color. You get what I'm saying? It looks great on black, looks great on white. We're not gonna have like yellow and orange. I might have the red and orange ain't gonna go together too well. So we're just gonna have them on some good colors. It's not gonna be, you know what I mean? Because anytime I have shirts, when I have 1,000 different colors, people ain't buying them different colors like that anyways. They're gonna get the neutral colors and whatever. So we're gonna have about 4 different color shirts and that's it. Anyways, it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Summer in November, the lovely Summer in November. Let's give Summer in November a round of applause. Summer just gifted 10 people memberships. Let's do the butterfly, the Tootsie Roll, the Cabbage Patch, do the robot, do the Pac-Man, and let's give her a round of applause. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Came outside today, water on water. Shout out to Summer in November. Shout out to John. Shout out to Legacy Mindset over there in the other chat with Bossman Coach Malachi. Shout out to Highlight Space. Shout out to Isaiah. Herb Winston is in the building. It is what it is. We're going to find out if they are who they say they are. Keyshawn said he picked Edwin De Los Santos. He was the one that stepped up. That's what he said on Cigar Talk. We're going to see. Let's see who's the new member. Let's see. Summer gifted 10 people. So the Prince is a new member. Relax and Chill is a new member. Al the Pal is a new member. Badger 1 is a new member. Ahmed is a new member. Chris T. Jones is a new member. J. Kidd is a new member. Lamar Harper is a new member. Drew Glizzy is a new member. Ruben Gutierrez is a new member. And Hoghead Cheese is a new member. Let's give all them a round of applause. Pork Chop Willie became a member 2 years ago. Don't forget about Pork Chop now. Pork Chop, not pork chop, Pork Chop. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all know what time it is, man. Shout out to the tenderonis, the PYTs, and the honey dips. And guess what? You know we cannot forget about who? The Snow Bunnies.
See your eyes shine, she's my Snow Bunny, please. And with the lights too, she's my sweet love of me. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. Snow Bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's so right. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my Snow Bunny love. Bring party back. See her eyes shine. She's my Snow Bunny, please. And with the lights too, she's my sweet love for me. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Yeah, man, salute to everybody, man. Y'all know what time of TI is. Shout out to John. John say, what you say, you're not showing in the other chat? You're cooked? How are you cooked, John? Let me see. I think I can see you, though. I think I see you on the other chat. Shout out to the Nick and Nita show, RJ. I thought I saw you over here. Let me see. Jamie. Yeah, I thought I saw you, though. I see Ahmed. Oh, you're cooked over here? Damn, you know what? I don't see you. Who blocked you? You got blocked? Yeah, I don't, yeah, I don't see you for real. Yeah, you're right. I don't see you. Yeah, I don't see you. So somebody blocked them. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Yeah, I don't make you a moderator. That's how I do that. That's how I do that. All right, I got you. I take care of it. I take care of it. I'll make you a moderator. You ain't got to worry about getting blocked no more. Well, wait a minute. You was a moderator, right? Hey, John, wasn't you a moderator? You a moderator though. How the fuck you can't? All right, don't worry about it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Anyway, let's get into the show. I'll take care of it. Yeah, that happened. Somebody had blocked doggone Miss Connie before. So yeah, I get it. I take care of it. Hey, shout out to Bashan. Bashan, what's going on, fam? It is what it is. I take care of it. Yeah, man. So this here gonna be, bro. This is the type of fight that I'm expecting tomorrow night with Keyshawn and with Keyshawn Davis and Edwin De Los Santos. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got you backing up, nigga. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna take care. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of that, fam. I'm gonna find out what's going on, and find out what's going on. I'll take care of it. You know what I mean? So, anyways, yeah. As I listen, like I said before, let me see. Wait a minute. I don't want the comment section. I want. Let's go to the dashboard, and then let's go to. Is it community? I need to go to settings. Oh, I need to go to settings. My bad. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Y'all hold on for me. Let me see what's up. Who the fuck blocked John? Let me see. Where is... All right. Let's go here. Let's look and see. Is John on here? John, I'm finna get to you right quick. Hold on. Let me see. Because I wanna get started with this show. And let's see, do I see you on the block list? We got over 1,000 people blocked. 1,000 bots. A lot of these are bots. All right. Well, I ain't gonna stop the show to try to find it. So what we'll do, I got it up right here. If I see it, I'll unblock you. So far, I don't see your name. So I really don't know what's going on. So far, I don't see your name, but I'll get to it. Yeah, so anyways, back to what I was saying. Let's look at this video. Right here. And I can't even go live on Instagram because they talking about some authentication code, and it says enter a 6-digit login code generated by an authentication app. And I'm like, man, so I tried that. That didn't work. So I'm like, man, these motherfuckers here, man, tripping. Anyways, let's look at this video right here. Let me see. Let me share this right quick, bro, because let's share this right quick. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. If these, you know what I mean? That's what these fighters are here for. Listen, I like to see my black fighters fight each other. Back in my day, the black fighters fought each other. It wasn't none of this that's going on right now. Oh man, you my cousin, you my baby mama, sister, brother. Man, you my play brother. You my niece, nephew, uncle, baby daddy, stepson, on my grandma, sister, cousin, auntie side. None of that. Listen, James, Tony, and Mike McCallum were really good friends. They was cool. Guess what they did? They fought each other. They used to spar each other all the time. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? They used to spar each other all the time. And they got in the ring and fought 3 times. Not these black fighters today. Well, Bud and Sean Porter did eventually fight each other. They did eventually fight each other. Yeah, cut from a. Yeah, I did that. He said you have to add one of the authenticator apps. Google is probably the most popular. Yeah, I did that, and I did that. Pulled up the code. I put the code in there, and it said it didn't work. It didn't work, fam. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look at a tutorial. Go on YouTube, look at a tutorial, type in the problem that I'm having, or type in the chat GPT and figure out how can I solve it. But I get to it. I get to it after the show. Because we're not going live tomorrow. I'm telling y'all right now, we're not going live tomorrow. I got to get up early in the morning, get on this bird, and fly to Virginia. Right? So I'll be at the fight. I'll be in Norfolk, Virginia. So all the family in Norfolk, Virginia, I'll be there tomorrow. I will be at the weigh-in tomorrow. And I'm gonna be at the fight. So it is what it is. But let's listen to this and see. Let's listen to this and see what's up. Let's go.
For you in 2025. And with this pace, is this the year that you kind of cement that contender status at the very least, or maybe even challenge for a world title?
Hey, see. All right. Hey, I just like I'm sitting there looking at it, right? Both of them sitting right. Hold on, wait a minute. Both of them sitting right next to each other now. Both of them sitting right next to each other. Smoke and Smoke. You got Smoke from Cleveland, Ohio, that's 21. We got Smoke from Norfolk, Virginia. How old is Keyshawn Davis? 26? He's either 26 or 27. You get what I'm saying? He's either 26 or 27. I don't know. I ain't sure about that. I'm not sure about that now. You get me? We talking about Smoke and Smoke. Do you get what I'm saying? I like this.
I know. Absolutely. cement that contender status at the very least, or maybe even challenge for a world title?
Absolutely. You know, everything is happening at its proper time. You know, so I'm just working my way up. You know, I'm getting honest. You know, I work my way up to number 2. You know, we got somebody else ahead of me. You know, I'm right there. Right there.
Is this man that's licking his chops while he stares at you one of those guys?
Absolutely.
Ah!
What you gonna do? I'm working my way up. I'm right here.
So after you beat him, what you gonna do?
We can do whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure my team can put anything together.
Are you gonna put it together, sir? You the man in there.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
I bet you don't.
But I let my hands do the talking. So
Let's do it next. Let's do it next.
Okay, I'm pretty sure my team accommodates.
No. Me and you, let's make it happen right now in front of everybody. After I knock De Los Santos out, after you knock this opponent out, me and you, let's fight next. Let's do it.
Oh, see, I like this, Doc. See, okay. This is pressure. This is pressure. Now, hold on, let me tell y'all something. If you Keyshawn Davis, you want to get doggone Abdullah Mason now. If you Keyshawn Davis, you want to get him now. This one you want to get him at. You don't want to wait till he get better. You want to get him now. You know, you got to do like Mama Holyfield, right? Listen, I'm doing you guys a favor. I'm doing you a favor. Stop. I'm doing you a favor. Listen, I'm letting you fight my son now. You fighting kid now. His frontal cortex is not even developed yet. You know, he doesn't even have his grown man strength yet. What you think going to happen once he get his grown man strength? So you better be lucky that I'm allowing you to fight him now before he gets his grown man strength. So if you Keyshawn Davis, you want to get this jitterbug now, before he get his grown man strength. Me personally, if I'm Abdullah Mason's team, and I know his father very well, got love for his family, I don't know. Again, they know better than I do. I don't know if you want to make that fight right now. You probably can make that fight next. You probably can make that fight next year, because he's the number 2 guy, and there's a number 1 guy. Abdullah Mason is going to have to fight a man. Well, I think Keyshawn Davis is going to have to fight his mandatory. Now, Key is like, look, we can make that fight happen now. Both of them on the same side of the street. You got people over there at Top Rank licking their chops. Well, you know what, kid? We got the best prospects and young champions at Top Rank in the boxing world. We can make a quick in-house fight. This will be lovely. Both of these guys are the same height. Abdullah Mason has a 74-inch arm reach. You know, Abdullah has a 4-inch arm reach advantage. But some people may look at Abdullah as being kind of green right now still. Possibility. So, you know, it is what it is. But me, I like the smoke. But personally, I'm being honest with you. Next year, not right now. That's just for me. It's cool.
That's what I'm here for.
You're gonna fight me next.
He said that's what I came
That's a bet.
for. Okay, so maybe not the. Carl, are you still the Carl?
Bob, you ready? Bob, you ready? Bob, the player right there. The man with the player is right there. Bob smiling, he like it.
Can somebody get him
You
a
gonna get him
mic?
hurt, Bob. You gonna get him hurt.
We're matchmaking up here.
Ah!
So add that to my credentials, okay?
Hey, Pops, be that Pops. You walking the mix is so crazy now.
I thought he was maybe going to go the WBC.
He said, where you at, Pops? He said, he talking about Pop Mason. He talking about Pop Mason. You get what I'm saying?
Route, and it would be for a unification.
You
Not
walking
for
so
one.
crazy, Pops. You know it. You usually talk.
Well, y'all both have business to take care
Nah, he don't talk. Valet Mason don't talk. He don't do no talking.
of first on
Easy
Saturday
one.
before you guys take care of each other. Anything else that you'd like to say, Abdullah?
I'm coming to do my thing and steal the show, like I always be doing.
You typically do. I would agree with that. Thank you.
That was a little shy.
I mean,
That was a little shy.
he did have a hell of a fight last time he was here.
Against opponents. I'm far from that.
Yeah, that's true. You have a belt for a reason. That's right. All right. Well, we're gonna get to.
Yeah, but you know, to be fair, you fought Dennis Barinchik. Barinchik was shaking like booty meat though. Hey, yo, I like this, you know.
Now the man who would like to try to take that belt from you on Saturday night. Before we get to the questions that
Shit right here. Hey, shout out to Davey. Hey, Davey, boy, I don't got hyped up. Davey, boy, hey, Davey. David, you know me now. Boy, well, listen, that we do matchmaking over here too now. Nick Sack Promotions, we do matchmaking. I don't got excited now. I don't got excited. You know, thinking about doing the Holy Ghost. You know what I mean? The butterfly. The only thing is this here. Is Keyshawn Davis overlooking Edwin De Los Santos? Is he overlooking Edwin De Los Santos? Boss Dad said Abdullah was kind of timid. Yeah. I mean, you know, I think he was trying to. Boss Dad, I'm finna tell you what this is. I'm finna tell you what that is. Where you at? Boss Des, yeah, you're right. He did look kind of timid, but I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I will address the super chat. What Boss Des got? This what's going on. Abdullah Mason don't make his own. He don't make his own fights. I'm being honest with you. He doesn't. This is why he says gotta let my team handle that. And I'm being as transparent with you as I possibly can. Now I know what you're saying. No, he's a fighter. He can make his own fights. He's only 21 years old. He's really not in a position at 21. How many 21-year-old fighters do you know that's in control of their career? How many? And Abdullah Mason is the type of kid, he don't really like doing a lot of talking. That's not really his thing. He's a very reserved person, but when he fights, he turns the switch on. Keyshawn is more of a extrovert. Abdullah is more of an introvert, right? But I'm being honest with you. There are not 20, there's not too many, how many 21-year-old fighters in boxing that you know of that handles their own career. He doesn't. I'm being honest with you. He doesn't. So he got to do what he's told. I'm being honest with you. His father, Shay Prince, they are the ones who handle that. And then, of course, the matchmakers over there at Top Rank. I'm telling you the God honest truth, fam. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. And you know, Abdullah said he wanted to fight Keyshawn Davis. He said it right here on his podcast. Said he wanted to fight him now. It is what it is. But shout out to Bless. Bless, what's up, Bless? Bless, what's going on? Shout out to Bless, man. Shout out to doggone Miss Connie. You get what I'm saying? He said Coach doing damage control. I'm not. What I do now, Yafi? Why would I do damage control? Like that's something like that, like that's some dumb shit. That's some of the dumbest shit. That's some of the dumbest shit that I've heard. How the fuck I'm doing damage control by telling you the truth? Give me an example of a 21-year-old fighter that controls his own career in boxing. Give me an example. If you could give me an example of a 21-year-old fighter that's controlling his career, Yafi, I'll send you $100 right now, cash out. I bet you won't come collect this money. You want to know why you won't come collect this money? Because you can. True. You know what I mean? Fuck you talking about shit. Yeah, I'm like shit. The man, there's no 21-year-old fighter that control their own career. Give me a 21-year-old fighter that control his own career. I send your ass $100. Send me your cash out. And if you can't show me one, you send me your cash. I send you my cash out. My cash out right there. $ True Media Today, USA. I ain't got a dog in the race. I ain't got a dog in the race. When these fighters fight, I don't get paid. Just want to throw that out there. Anyways. But shout out to JC. JC, what's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? Hey, what you say, G5? He's saying that because he watched you interview Mason. Oh yeah. I'm telling you what I know. You get what I'm saying? Boy don't run his own career. I know that for a fact. You know, so it is what it is. Shout out to Tough Glove Box. He said, keep trying to catch Abdullah early. Smart business. Well, he should catch him early. I agree with that, Tough Glove. He should catch him early, especially if the young bull calling you out. If the young bull coming on the show and saying that he want to fight you, and he's saying, you get what I'm saying? He's supposed to catch him early. That's what you do. You do like as I said before. That's why I told y'all about Vargas. Vargas did the same shit. Vargas got in the ring with Tito Trinidad too early. He shouldn't have been in there with no doggone Tito Trinidad. He shouldn't have been in there with who else he fought? Didn't he fight Winky Wright? He fought Oscar De La Hoya. He shouldn't have been in there. He shouldn't have been in there with them. Not that early. Just because you got heart don't mean, you know what I mean? You know, you can have heart. All the fighters got heart at the end of the day, but it's skills pay the bills. This shit is about, you know, timing and everything. He's 21 years old, fam. That's all. He's 21 years old. They still gonna fight. Hey, what you say, boss there said Oscar damaged Fernando. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Facts. Facts. He did damage him. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, hold on. Who said that? Boss Des, you right about that. Yeah, he did, bro. He did. He did. Hey, if you talk to Vargas right now, Fernando Vargas right now, because we know his boys box and they box for top rank, he'll tell you right now he jumped in there entirely too soon with the top dudes. Jumped in there too soon. That's what broke him. He wasn't the same. Bro, he wasn't the same after that Tito Trinidad fight. He wasn't the same after the De La Hoya. He wasn't the same, bro. He was like, man, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, fam. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, let me go ahead and get to the super chats right here. Shout out to Texas, 16 South. Hey, okay. Dropping that. Damn, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What did say, Texas? He said, Wopside said, I type too much and not send money. So here go the rest of the money. Salute to you, coach. The realest on YTBC show during the day, bar none. He said, Wopside? Wopside? Who is Wopside? He said, you type too much? Oh. I think I know what you're talking about. I think you know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, man, I think you know what you're talking about. Yeah, man, salute to you, fam. I mean, but you know, it is what it is, fam. This shit chess, not chess.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, this chess not checkers. This chess not checkers. It is what it is, right? But yeah, man, you know, I seen this all the time. Like we see this a lot with a lot of fighters, man. I see this a lot with a lot of fighters. You get what I'm saying? You know, I remember Zuma Nelson. He fought the great Salvador Sanchez. You know, Salvador Sanchez beat Zuma Nelson. He stopped him in the 15th round. He stopped him in the 15th round. Azuma did the best he could. He fought. He gave Salvador a hell of a fight, but he was just outclassed. Salvador was just too good for him. And Zuma Nelson, he wasn't the most. Zuma Nelson had a lot of grit. The Professor, one of my favorite fighters, you know, he had a lot of grit, dog. Like Zuma Nelson, man, he had stamina. He coming to fight tough, you know. That was an in-house fight because Don King promoted. He promoted a Zuma Nelson and he promoted Salvador. So you know that was an in-house fight. You get what I'm saying? You know, but Zuma was able to bounce back off of that and then continue to do great things in the sport of boxing. So it is what it is. I say about next year sometime, you know, put that together. See what he got. This fight right here is going to show us, you know, what Abdullah Mason got because this is a tough test in front of him, Nakathila. We'll see. And then we're going to see what Keyshawn got. We're going to see what Key got. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, you know, I definitely want to see these brothers. I definitely want to see these brothers Waller, you know, because as I said before, I come from an era where all the black fighters fought each other. The black fighters fought each other in the era that I came up in. Literally. The era of boxing that I watched, the black fighters fought each other all the time. They didn't care. They didn't care about none of that stuff. So we need to get back to that, in my opinion. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. Shout out to the Bronze Bomber.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Hey, what you say, man? Chappelle he said just like Oscar threw Canelo in there with Floyd way too early. Absolutely. Yeah, you know what? All jokes aside, whether you like Canelo or Oscar or not, And I ain't really no big fan of Oscar De La Hoya, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. But and I have my criticism of Floyd Mayweather and Canelo and stuff like that. But Canelo had no business being in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. He had no business being in the ring with him. That was entirely too early to get in there. He probably never even should have fought Canelo. Fought Floyd. But now, I will say this. That loss to Floyd made Canelo a better fighter. Because Canelo didn't take any punishment in that fight. He got beat. He got outclassed. But he didn't get beat up. He didn't get punished like jaw broke and, he didn't get punished like Iran Barkley did when he fought James Toney. There wasn't no punishment like that. He didn't get punished like Holyfield did when he fought Riddick Bowe in the first fight. He didn't get punished like Arturo Gotti did, R.I.P. to him, when he fought Pretty Boy Floyd. He didn't get punished like Diego Corrales did when he fought Pretty Boy Floyd. He didn't get punished like that, but it made him a better fighter. You see a lot of that upper body lateral movement that Canelo does. He got that from Floyd, fighting Floyd. He literally took a lot of Floyd moves. Lots of Canelo fans don't want to admit that, but he wasn't fighting like that prior to fighting Floyd. After he fought Floyd, he became a better fighter. True. Yeah, Floyd made Canelo look like an amateur, bro. He made him look like an amateur, literally. I remember one part in the fight, Canelo threw a wide left hook. Floyd got out of the way, stuck his arms up, got out of the way of the hook because he saw it coming, and then he looked to his right, like he did like this, like who you swinging at? Like he made him look bad. I remember doggone Canelo was crying after that fight. Do y'all remember that? The post-fight press conference, Canelo was up there crying, dog. Y'all remember he was crying? Canelo fans, y'all remember that? Canelo was up there crying after that fight? Now, he was just a baby, but guess what? The baby got spanked. True. Hey, shout out to Rick Timms. The baby got spanked. Whine. Bitch, I'm the baby. But Canelo became a better fighter after that. He became a better fighter after that. Yes, he did. I shout out to my main man, Rick Timms, man. Shout out to Curtis Robinson. Shout out to JC, Green Eyes P. Shout out to Falcon. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to the natural. Yeah, shout out to the natural. Anyway, let's continue to listen to this. I like this.
Prepared. What do you think about them already talking about a fight, but he still has to fight you come Saturday night?
I always say that 90% of things that are planned doesn't come about.
Did you hear what he said? You probably don't care. But he said 90% of the things that.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Why? Hold on. Wait. Listen, check this out, fam. Listen. You talking about we can make the fight happen now after this fight. Is Keyshawn Davis looking past Edwin De Los Santos? Now, if you Edwin De Los Santos, you sitting there. Like, I know these niggas talking about fighting each other. Like, it's a foregone conclusion that you gonna whoop me. Edwin De Los Santos like, nah, man, I ain't coming to lay down. I'm coming to fight, bro. Yes, I know I'm in your hometown. Yes, I know your mother gonna be in the audience. Yes, I know I'm fighting you in front of your fans and audience and all that stuff there, in front of your city. I know Michael Vick gonna be there. I know doggone Allen Iverson gonna be there. I know all of the Virginia legends gonna be there. I know that. But bro, guess what, fam? I'm coming to fight. True. I'm coming to fight, bro. Is the man looking past? Is he looking past? Like, you talk about making a fight with we can make the fight right now. After this fight, after I take care of Edwin De Los Santos and you take care of Nakathila, let's go ahead and we can make it right now. Now, if you Edwin De Los Santos, this is disrespectful. Like who this nigga think he is? I know this. Is this nigga making fights on stage? If this nigga making fights on stage, you know what I mean? If this nigga making fights on stage because why I'm here? G5 said, Key said he gonna knock out De Los Santos. Now, you know what? Let me tell you something. That's a possibility. Hey, shout out to Bless. Hey, G5, that's a possibility that can happen. I'm gonna tell you why. Remember what I said in my opening monologue. Do you remember what I said in my opening monologue? Check this out. This is what I said in my opening monologue. I spoke about the strengths and the weaknesses of Edwin De Los Santos, right? I said Edwin De Los Santos being such an aggressive fighter, because he is an aggressive fighter, he leaves himself open for counter punches. Both men have the same arm reach, Keyshawn and Edwin, 70-inch arm reach, right? If Edwin De Los Santos catch Keyshawn on the jaw or chin real good, how is he gonna stand up to that punch? And vice versa. And vice versa. Outside of Keyshawn Davis fighting in his hometown of Virginia, what is it that you can say? What is it that you can say that Keyshawn does better than Edwin De Los Santos? Both of these guys are Olympians, right? Wasn't Edwin De Los Santos in the Olympics, if I'm not mistaken? I could be wrong, but somebody straighten me on that. Both of them got a high knockout ratio. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, you looking past me, You setting up a fight with Abdullah Mason, and so I'm not here, It's a foregone conclusion that you gonna knock me out, You think it's sweet, You think because you fighting in front of your people that you gonna win the fight, It's me against the world, I want that belt, I'm finna take that belt back to Al Hammond in the PBC, You know what I mean? Everybody gonna be crying after the fight, You know what I mean? I'm like, man, you know what I mean? I'm like, Tough Glove say, didn't ever get dropped by El Rayo? Yeah, he got dropped, but what happened right after that? Hey, what my main man there? Hey, Tough Glove boxing. What Tough Glove at? Hey, Tough Glove. He say didn't ever get dropped by El Rayo? Yeah, he got dropped, but what happened right after that? You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, fam. You know, so hey, shout out to Green Eyes Pete, man. She just gifted somebody a membership. Let's give a round of applause. Yeah. What happened right after that? hey, what happened right after that? What happened? Then he told him, yeah, man, he knocked him down. Yeah, he did knock him down. Yeah, but what happened to El Rayo? Oh yeah, you know, he ended up getting stopped. Oh yeah, matter of fact, he got knocked out. He got stopped. He got stopped in 3. Hey, he got stopped in 3, right? Again, the knockdowns. I'm all for the knockdowns. As I said before. Hey, shout out. Hey, as I said before, the knockdowns is a part of boxing. You're gonna get dropped. Shout out to Constantine. Hey, okay. For dropping 3/4 of a dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Constantine said Floyd was only 23 fighting fighting Gennaro Hernandez at 36 for a world title belt. Yeah. He said Floyd retired him in 9 rounds and Floyd was the underdog. So age don't matter, skills does. He said Canelo just lost to the better fighter. Well, you know, it depends. Sometimes age doesn't matter and sometimes it does. Because to say that age doesn't matter, it does. Because if you know, the reason why age do matter, because if you're a fighter that's past your prime, you just an old dog in the woods looking for something to hunt. And there was a time to where I'm gonna give you a perfect example, Constantine. You have 2 lions, right? You have the young lion and the old lion. There was once upon a time where the old lion was a young lion and he was dominating the Sahara, right? And he was hunting, and when, you know, he would take his pride out and the women, the lioness go hunt buffalo and they have trouble with it. Then the lion will come in there and take down the buffalo, help him stop him and all that stuff there, right? But then what happens is those young cub lions grow up to be big male lions. And then they're young. And then the old lion, then what happens is the young lion come up and try to challenge him and take over his whole pride. Now, it's a time where the old lion, I watch a lot of nature. I watch a lot of, the Nature Channel. I watched a lot of Nature Channel, so you know where I got this from, right? That was the time where the old lion, he would have whooped that young nigga ass, that young lion ass a couple of years ago. But guess what? He too old now. He ain't as strong as he used to be. He ain't as fierce as he used to be. And that young lion is a lot faster. He's a lot quicker. He's a lot stronger. And he beat him. So sometimes age does matter. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes age does matter. It just depends. It just depends on when you catch him. It depends on when you catch him. Now, if you're an old dog, but you fighting a young dog, but the young dog is green, and you got way more experience than the young dog, then you can outmaneuver him. You can finesse him. You are right about that. You can outmaneuver him. You can out-finesse him. But if that old dog skills start diminishing, and he can't pull the trigger or do the things he used to do when he was a young lion, he might be in trouble. To this day. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. For real, though. Hey, shout out to Damian Bennett. Damian Bennett say, y'all killed me. It's a fight. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Hey, but hey, guess what? He finna take everything from him. Shout out to John Paul. What's going on? Skinny Black in the building. Skinny Black. James Stewart. It is what it is. Now, again, and again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus. That's the last thing I want to do. Throw somebody under the bus. You get what I'm saying? But Floyd Money Mayweather, like I said before, you know, he was an old man when he fought Canelo, and he schooled him. And Canelo became a better fighter because of that.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right. Yeah, I can pick and choose. I can pick and choose whoever I want to, because I earned that right. You get what I'm saying?
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Will we get a fight? Listen, Edwin De Los Santos and Keyshawn Davis, will we get a fight like this? I don't even play, nigga. Wakanda, bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh, Lord, him. Oh, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh, Lord. Kick him, slap him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him again. Oh, Lord, I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh, Lord, hammers. Go up on him. Bam. Catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Will it, hey, hello. Will it be a fight like that? You get what I'm saying? Will we get a fight like this? Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga coach man like highways, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh, Lord. Or will we get a knockdown, drag-out fight like this? Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I'm finna knock one of you Wakanda niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at your nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a hold of smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. I got your back up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, I'm gonna be there live and direct. So I'm trying to figure out what's up. You know, what we gonna get? What we doing here? What we doing? Nothing chilling at the holidays. It's a fight, dog. It's a fight. Somebody gonna get their nose bloody, you know, somebody gonna get knocked down, somebody gonna get back up. There's nothing more than I like to see when I see a fighter get knocked down and overcome adversity. As I told you, boxing is like life. Boxing is like life, bro. You're gonna get knocked down in life. Have you ever been, anybody in the chat, have you ever had a car repossessed before? Shout out to This Is Boxing. Have you ever had a car repossessed before? Have you ever got fired from a job? Have you ever had your girlfriend leave you for third leg Tyrone? Have you ever had your man leave you for bow-legged Kim? You know what I mean? Have you ever, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're going to go through things in life. You're going to get knocked down. Some of you are getting knocked down right now in life. It ain't, but guess what? Nigga, did you get back up?
True.
Do you have the fight, the wherewithal to get back up and continue to fight and overcome the obstacles? Yeah, man, he got knocked down, dog. You see what I'm saying? He got dropped. You heard he got dropped now. Did you hear he got dropped? Yeah, but what he did when he got back up? Well, he lost the fight, but did he finish? Yeah, he went 12 rounds. Okay, then goddamn he fought. Somebody got to win and somebody got to lose unless it's a draw. Being that all things are fair and no robbery. You get what I'm saying? That's life, bro. That's life. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Shout out to Candy Slim. Hey, okay. Dropping that half a dub. He said, I love the energy, but Edwin is a threat. He's faster than Key. And I seen Key wobble by people with less power. Could we also look at Key sideways for one of Abdullah when Andy Cruz said he's his daddy? Hey, you know what? Now, Keyshawn said that they offered Edwin Cruz a fight. That's what he told Cigar Talk in the interview. He said Edwin Cruz turned it down. His people said they're not yet. I don't know how true that is, but that's what Keyshawn Davis said. And that's one. And then two, you got to look at the context. The context is, Abdullah Mason called him out, said that he wanted to fight Keyshawn Davis because he's number 2 in the lightweight division. He said there's one guy ahead of him. Keyshawn got to fight his mandatory, he think, which is the next guy in line after the Edwin De Los Santos fight, assuming that he get by Edwin De Los Santos. And then he said he want to fight him next. So the questionnaire, the lady asked him a question as it relates to, hey, who you want? Is this the guy you want to fight next? He said, absolutely. So, I can't get mad at Keyshawn for clapping back at the young bull when the young bull came on the platform and said he wanted to fight him. You get what I'm saying? So, again, I like both fighters. I don't have a dog in the race. I have a closer relationship to the Mason family. That is true. But at the same time, I'm not the fighter. I'm not the one getting paid for fights. I'm not the one that's getting punched in the face. I'm not the one that's running all of those miles. I'm not the one that's going through the wear and tear, dieting, cutting weight. That's between two fighters, two gladiators. So may the best man win if they fight. That's how I look at it. But phone lines is open, man. 530-494-9636. Y'all call the old boy and let's talk, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this weekend fights coming up?
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, man, that's what it is, nigga. Now to my Ali don't got dropped. Sugar Ray Leonard don't got dropped. I don't see them all now. James Toney, I don't think James Toney went down. Yeah, he was knocked down against Roy Jones. Roy knocked him down. Yeah, I mean, he was still on his feet, but yeah, he had got knocked off balance. Roy caught him with that leaping left hook. I remember that. So that was counted as a knockdown. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Coach, we're gonna see what both fighters have. What they made of when the bell rings. Great fight for both fighters. The winner should be considered one of the top dogs in the game. Coach, that term that we use in boxing, the filling out rounds.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I think that when the bell rings, that shit is gonna go out the window, man. Both fighters are hungry. They're both gonna try to make a name for themselves. Keyshawn is trying to make a point. Do better than his boy Shakur, and I feel that De Los Santos, I know he is pissed off. I saw him somewhere talking. He's mad that he's been out the ring for this long, sitting on the sideline watching everybody else run fights. So he also wants to make a statement. They're both hungry again. They can crack. I feel there's going to be a knockout. I'm going to go with Keyshawn Davis. And for Abdullah Mason, coach, I think for him, just take it easy. You got time. No need to rush. You know what I mean? Like you say, he's young. He's going to land on Davis fight, bro. And I feel that between the two, they're going to be the future of boxing, bro. That's what I feel, But we're going to see. So, anyways, but coach, listen, man, I'm going to go on a 2-week vacation. I'll see you when I get back, and everybody in the chat. Much love and respect from New York.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Jamie, man. Have a happy vacation, man. Happy vacation, fam. Yeah, have a 2-week vacation. You get what I'm saying? See, let me tell y'all something, right? See, when you have a job, let me let you YNs in the chat who about that life. Cause I hear a lot of people, I'm about that life. A lot of y'all be watching the Instagram and thinking it's sweet. Yeah, I'm about that life. See, y'all, we in the streets. Y'all living in the streets, right? Let me tell y'all something. See, when you see in the real world, when you work on a good job, you have good benefits. You have something called, perks. You know, goddamn, you got PTO, paid time off. You know, you accumulate that over a period of time of working. You have paid vacations. You know, you have paid holidays. You know, you go to work. You work during the holidays, that's time and a half or double time. You know, you have benefits like medical insurance, dental insurance, and stuff like that. In the streets, there are no benefits. The benefits is handcuffs. You know, you get a limousine ride in a police car to the county jail. You also have some big, really big, tall white officers. These are me, like 6'4", 6'5", about 250, 260. They're going to be there to greet you at your hotel called the county jail. And what they do is they so nice. They like to grab your hands and get your fingerprints, right? They do that, right? Then they do something called a strip search. They got a strip search and making sure you bringing that in. So if you ain't used to another man feeling on you, when you feeling on you, do not go to jail because they're gonna strip search. You got to get bookie naked, right? And then you're gonna get. And then after you get processed in, they're going to put you in a holding cell with a whole bunch of strangers. All of these are the benefits. Then, if you got some money and you get a bond, you got to go pay the bondsman. That's going to be the benefit. The bondsman is going to get paid. Then guess what? The guards in the jail, they make money to make sure you stay in there. So they going to get paid. Then you're going to go to a courtroom. You're going to see some white folks that's called the prosecutor. You know what I mean? Or the state. You know, it's going to be the state or the government. Because if you go to feds, that's going to be the government versus you. Or if your state is going to be the state versus you. So you got to go through that, right? Benefits. You're going to be in a cold holding cell, a hard cement slab, an iron toilet, and you got to use the bathroom in front of everybody. So if you got to take a number 2, everybody going to be smelling your stuff, and if somebody else got to take a number 2, then you going to be smelling their stuff. That's just how it is. Sometimes, once you get in the cell, you're going to have to get some baby powder. You can put the baby powder in your hand or get some talc that you get from the barbershop, and you can just blow it in the air to try to throw the scent off in there. You know what I mean? So you get what I'm saying? So I just want to let you, your jitterbug, know that. Some more benefits. You got to call a house. You got to call your mama house or call your baby mama. Collect. You get what I'm saying? You have a phone call from a correctional facility from man. To accept these charges, press 1. To decline this charge, press 2. You know what I mean? Hopefully your baby mama or your mama press 1. You get what I'm saying? Hey, babe, can you send me some money for canteen? Guess what? You ain't got to worry about eating no steaks or nothing like that. They got top ramen noodle soup. They got Snicker bars. They got potato chips, whole lot of zooms and whams. We call it sweetie gold. You know what a sweetie gold is? When you go do some time, you're going to find out what that is. That's sweetie gold. That's the currency in there. Cigarettes and stuff like that. You know what it is. Just want to throw that out there. True. That's all you jitterballs out there that's about that life, right? You about that life? Yeah, a whole lot of, hey, babe, you going to come see me, babe? And guess what? Another thing, too. When your family do come see you, they going to get strip search. Yeah, when your old lady comes see you, let's say she want to hang in there with you, right? Every time she comes see you and bring your kids, they strip searching her too. They feeling on her breast. They looking at her cooter cat. Do you get what I'm saying? She gonna get strip searched too. Those are the benefits. Those are the benefits of just want to throw that out there. Shout out to Jamie. You ain't got no 2 week. You ain't get no. Jamie said he going on vacation for 2 weeks. You gonna go on vacation? How much time you got? I got 10 years. You going on a 10-year vacation, fam, or 85% of that. True. That's 8.5 years. If you got 10, you're gonna do 8.5. That's 85%. So I just want to throw that out there. Anyways, yeah, man. So y'all call the show 530-494-9636. Hey, shout out to Foodie. She say, no, do your dirt and your tab without me. Hey, hold on. You ain't gonna come see me? Hey, you ain't gonna come see me? Oh, hey, hold on. Check it out. Hello, phone call from a correctional facility. Press 1 to accept the call. Man. Press 2 to decline. Hey, hold on, baby. Who that is? Who that is calling you? Oh, don't worry about this. Hold on. This is my ex-boyfriend. You talking about the one you said that went to jail? Yeah. Hold on. You gonna accept this call in front of me? Nah, don't worry about it. I got up and let them know. I'm finna let them know this is gonna be the first and last call. Dude, yeah. What's going on, Tyrone? Hey, babe, how you doing, babe? Oh, babe, I'm so glad you picked the phone up, babe. Oh, you will? Yeah, I'm glad you picked the phone up, babe. Yeah, baby, what's going on? What you doing? Where the kids at? Oh, the kids right now. The kids sitting there playing with Tyrone. Hold on, who Tyrone? Hey, what's up, homie? You all right? You need somebody in the books? Babe, who that is you got in the house? Baby, look, why do you accept the call that nigga was over there? Baby, I just accepted that call to let you know one thing. It's over with. I'm not coming to see you. I don't feel like getting naked, getting strip searched just to come see you. And I'm not going to subject my kids to come through the penitentiaries and jails just to see you. I'm not going to do that. Hey, NPR. NPR. Why are you blocking? Now I know who did this. NPR, why are you blocking John? Nah, dog. Nah, fam. Nah. What NPR at? Nah, fam, you can't be doing that. Now I know who did it. Yeah, nah, hey fam, you can't be doing that, bro. Now we know who did that. Why you blocking the man, bro? It's cool. Hold on. Yeah, fam. Nah, you can't be doing that, bro. Don't be doing that. That man support the channel. Whatever beef or issues you got with him, that ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do with none of that, bro. Don't worry about it, John. I got you. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out how to unblock you over here. Now I know who blocked you. I just gotta see. I gotta find out who did it. I got you. Anyways. Yeah, but she ain't accepted the call yet. This the last time you called her. This the last time you called her. This the last time you called her. This ain't gonna happen. Babe, you ain't gonna bring my kid to see you? I'm not. So I just want to let you know that. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you something. There's some young niggas right now that's crashing out. Now, there's some young niggas right now that's crashing out. I'm finna crash out. Bro, don't nothing good come to crashing out. Now, we finna see a crash out this weekend. Edwin De Los Santos and Keyshawn Davis. Bro, I'm telling you, Keyshawn say he's knocking Edwin De Los Santos out. Now, Keyshawn got a good team. He's over there. Keyshawn got a good team. He's over there with Bomac. Now, Bomac is really, really good at coming up with game plans to neutralize their opponents. However, Edwin De Los Santos is not a scrub. He's not a lightweight. Edwin De Los Santos is a damn good fighter, had a lot of amateur fights as well, just like Keyshawn. So I really don't see, you can make an argument from both sides. You can make an argument for both sides. Literally, you can. You can make an argument for both sides. You get what I'm saying? What you say, Apostle Javier, he say Edwin De Los Santos will win by knockout. You think so? Think he gonna win by knockout? I don't know. Listen, I really don't know. Hey, shout out to Adrian. Adrian Crook, what's going on, fam? What's going on, Adrian? What's going on? What you say, Adrian? This nigga said, this nigga be talking crazy. Hey, where Adrian at? Adrian, where you at, fam? Adrian say, hold on, what he said? Adrian, where you at, bro? What he said? What Adrian said? Yeah, man, NPR, man. Yeah, bro, we gotta, yeah, man, we gotta, man, can't have that, bro. We can't have that. We can't have you just blocking people like that, man. That man, you blocking John, can't have you doing that, bro. You're not in this chat, you in the other chat. Yeah, NPR, you're not in this chat, you in the other chat. Okay, I'll take care of that after the show though. After the show, I'll make sure everything Gucci. Yeah, he said he still got blocked with a wrench. He said Miss Conner been blocked before too. Yeah. He said some riches have elevated privileges. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do is the riches that have the elevated privileges, and I'm gonna get rid of those. Cause it ain't but a couple that do. I'm gonna get rid of those, man. Cause sometimes this shit be getting a little too crazy. I remember last time I took all the moderators one time. I took all the riches one time. But I know the people who real cool, like Foodie cool, Green Eyes P cool, Summer, this and that. And then sometimes Green Eyes get crazy, so I just block them up for like crazy as well sometimes too. So, but I don't like that. I really don't like that. Yeah, Sheila was blocked. She said she was blocked once. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You know what I mean? So if it's a bot, yeah, but someone who support the channel all the time, nah, man, we don't do that. We don't do that, bro. We don't do that. Anyways, and I always say warn them anyways. If you just outright blocking people without warning them for something, that's crazy. Anyways, yeah, but check it out though. So I'm looking at Edwin De Los Santos. I'm like, fam, you know, do you guys feel that Keyshawn Davis is overlooking Edwin De Los Santos? Because I know Keyshawn is very confident in his skills. Nothing wrong with that. I do see how Edwin De Los Santos, you know, how Keyshawn can potentially get him, because Edwin De Los Santos, he has some defensive flaws. Very few. He'll pull straight back. But however, Keyshawn Davis is not a flawless fighter neither. Both of these guys, in my opinion, are on the same level. Outside, you know what I mean? Now, Edwin De Los Santos is a southpaw, and I do think that Keyshawn know how to fight a southpaw. Caller, hold on. He do know that the southpaw killer is the straight right hand. He do know that the southpaw killer is the straight right hand, and also Edwin De Los Santos know that the straight left hand. Edwin De Los Santos know that the straight left hand, you know what I mean, is a motherfucker too for an orthodox fighter. Both of these guys, as I said, you know, both of them got, bro, this is a good fight. Put it this way. I'm gonna tell you why I think it's gonna be a good fight. Because I don't think Keyshawn is gonna fight Edwin De Los Santos the way Shakur Stevenson fought him. If Keyshawn don't fight Edwin De Los Santos the way Shakur Stevenson fought him, this is gonna be a hell of a fight. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
Man, Coach Eddie, talk to me, brother.
What's going on, brother? Hey, man, I agree with everything you said, man. This all got to make us for a good fight, man. Even the undercard, you know, his Keyshawn brothers fighting Albright, Nadir Albright, you know, and, that's a possible, like I say, Nadir Albright, he's a good fighter too, you know what I'm saying? So Keyshawn Davis' brother got to be, be careful, but I don't know. I'm with you, man. Like these B-sides, man, they're not following the script, and these guys are coming in hungry because of a lot of opportunities, a lot of money in boxing right now. So these guys can pull these wins off and they can put them on the map. And Keyshawn, you know, he sometimes he seems overconfident. It seems like he almost dismissing De Los Santos. I understand being confident and talking a certain way. Yeah, you want to sell the fight, but at the same time, you don't want to overlook your guy. You know, and mentally, you can kind of disarm yourself because you thinking everything is supposed to go to plan. I'm at home. I'm in front of my hometown. I'm trying to put on for the city. They say, you know, you in a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? So, especially with a dangerous puncher like De Los Santos, because he does have some firepower. He's explosive. He's a southpaw. But Keyshawn is used to fighting southpaws, skilled southpaws like Terrence Crawford and Shakur. But De Los Santos don't fight like Crawford. He don't fight like Shakur.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that, because some people could say, well, he don't fall southpaw before, so this should be easy for him. But like you said, if he's fighting Terrence Crawford, he's familiar with him. So he's not familiar with Edwin De Los Santos. So Edwin De Los Santos go about it, you know, now the fundamentals are still the same. It becomes straight. But this is the thing, right? This is what I think, Coach Eddie, because I was looking at Edwin De Los Santos. When he attacks, he does come straight in the line. He doesn't really work angles that well. And you know, in exchanges, you know, like, you know, when he's in retreat, he pulls straight back in the line. Very similar to, you know, sometimes Shakur do that, but instead of pivot. So there might be some areas in there to where Keyshawn can take advantage of it. But I believe all of these rounds are going to be very, very close. These are going to be some close rounds, and this is the toughest fight by far that Keyshawn is facing. And Edwin De Los Santos looks very, very confident. Looks very, very confident. So even though Keyshawn has had more, he has been a little bit more active than Edwin De Los Santos. I think he had an injury and had to have surgery or something of that sort. But you know, you can look at it and say, well, you know, Coach Eddie, you know, Edwin De Los Santos ain't, you know, he hasn't been fighting. He hasn't really been active after the Shakur fight. I don't think that's going to play a factor in it because he's not an old fighter. He's not an old fighter. We ain't no telling how long what he been doing to get in preparation. I don't think that's going to be a factor.
I agree with you. You know, I believe that the brother's probably, he's definitely coming for the knockout. I think De Los Santos is looking for the knockout. I don't think he can outbox Keyshawn, so he's going to have to knock him out. And he wants to put that, you know, that fight, the Shakur fight behind him because he also got blamed, you know, for the fight not living up to the hype. And they said he stomped the joint up too, so he's coming to fight. And like I said, a lot of money is on the table with Turkey Al-Sheikh. So a lot of these B-sides or whatever, they're trying to put their name in the hat. And what better way to put your name in the hat by knocking off a guy like Keyshawn, who already has somewhat of a relationship with Turkey Al-Sheikh. If I can knock him off, then, you know, maybe I can get plugged in. I can get to the plug now because I knocked your guy off. So this is a lot of money out there. And one thing that motivates a boxer is bread, money. You know what I'm saying? So Keyshawn got to be careful, man.
And you know what,
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Eddie? I remember Mike Tyson said this here. He said everybody got. Well, I don't think Mike Tyson was the one that originated this. I think maybe it was George Foreman. I forgot which fighter was the old school fighter. But he said everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth or until they get hit. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like you can have a plan, but you find out the motherfucker got power. You be like, oh shit, this motherfucker hit hard. And now, like, there was a reason why Shakur fought Edwin De Los Santos the way he fought him. Now I hear what people are saying. Well, you know, Shakur had a hurt hands. Then Bob Arum said it was something wrong with his shoulder. Then we heard it was something wrong with his right knee. Then we heard it was something wrong with his pinky toe. Then we heard he had arthritis in his left earlobe. We heard a million different reasons why Shakur fought Edwin De Los Santos the way he fought him. There was a reason why he fought him like that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, so I'm like, there was a reason.
Yeah. He's sitting there worried about Abdullah Mason. Man, you better be worried about the man sitting next to you. Don't worry about Abdullah. You know what I'm saying? You got to handle business first, man. Yeah, man, that's my call, though, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah. Alexander said Shakur outboxed Santos. Yeah, he did. He outboxed him, but I mean, I think what Shakur landed about what? 60 punches and De Los Santos landed like 40 punches or something of that sort of. Like it was a low punch output, you know, fight. You know what I mean? So he didn't fight Edwin De Los Santos the way he fought. What was the electrician name? What was the electrician name that Shakur Stevenson fought? Josh Padley. Look at the way Shakur fought Josh Padley and look at the way he fought Edwin De Los Santos. He ain't fight Edwin De Los Santos like that. So you're right. He did outbox him because Edwin De Los Santos didn't really do much because he was pretty much running up, chasing him the whole damn fight. But you know, they call that the sweet science. But yeah, he didn't. Hey John, I don't see you blocked over here, fam. I'm looking at the block list. You're not blocked over here. Not over here. Not on this channel. Yeah, I don't. Your name ain't on the list, bro. Like literally, I'm looking at it. As a matter of fact, I can show y'all. See, these are all the people that's on the block list. Can't see it, but see, these are the people on the block list. I just want to show y'all this is what I see. As you guys can see right here, we're looking for John. John, your name ain't on here. Brady 12. A lot of these are bots. Brady 12 got 2 different accounts. Nikki Doe, Pablo. Maybe I'm overlooking it. Jonathan. Luciano. Sean Abel, Sophia. This is the block list. I don't see you over here, fam. Hold on, let's continue to look. I want to do this right now because I want people to see it. I'm very transparent. You ain't got to take my word for it. This is the block list right here. This is the block list. And we got a bunch of moderators, but I don't know how the hell moderators shouldn't be able to block. No, I don't think. And the people who I got that are the administrative moderators, they don't block nobody. The administrative moderators don't block nobody. I can show y'all the list for that too. I see Johnny. Yeah, this the block list. This the block list right here, bro. You ain't on it. Yeah, you're not on it. This the block list, you're not on it. And this is the moderators. This is the managing moderators. Miss Connie is a managing moderator. Jim's IT, Trisha Williams, Brandy Danielle, Roshiki. Roshiki don't even come over here in School of X-Men. Nobody, none of the managing moderators doing the blocking. So yeah, I don't know what to say, fam. I really don't know what to say. Anyways, yeah, bro, I kind of like no, that should do. I probably should just cause we could block some of these same dudes all over again. If they come over here trolling. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just clear out everybody who I got blocked. Cause I'm known for doing this. I've done this before. I'm gonna just clear everybody out. I'm gonna unhide everybody. As you can see, there was a list right here of there was a list right there of everybody who was blocked. So what I did, I just cleared it out. Let me show y'all right here. Community, let's go to settings. I just cleared it out. Now these are the people that's on the block list. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clear it out and I'm gonna save. So nobody is blocked anymore. And then guess what? When they come back, when no bots come back over here with that flam, we gonna warn them and block them again.
True.
Hey, yeah, what? Hey, block them again. Don't worry about it. Block. Yeah, I see you over there. Yep, block. Yeah, you came back out of war. So I let you out of jail now. I let you out of jail. Y'all done did a hard time. I let you out of jail. Now I'm gonna tell you something now. If you come back over here with that flam, popping that weed, guess what? We're gonna put you back in jail.
True.
They're locking you up.
True.
Guess what? If you don't believe me, go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Yeah, man. So, again, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I honestly, I think that this fight is gonna be way better than the again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But I think this fight gonna be way better than Bless say the warrants have been cleared. I freed everybody now. I showed y'all. I showed y'all what it looked like in the back office. See, that's the back office. That's what I be seeing. You get what I'm saying? That's what I be seeing. So I freed I let everybody out of jail. You don't serve your time. I let everybody out. Hey, Bless, I did good now. Bless, I did good. I freed everybody. Hey, shout out to Mr. G4L. He say, Coach, giving pardons. Hey, they say Donald Trump, they say President Trump finna pardon Diddy, right? I don't pardon everybody. I don't free everybody, dog. I don't free all my ops. All my ops, you've been free, baby. Cause y'all, listen, now, if you want to be a part of the family, just act right. All you got to do is act right. Because if you get out of line now, I got some snipers in here. If you get out of line, I got some snipers. They listen, I'm telling you, they gonna get you. I promise you they gonna get you. Anyway, yeah, you gotta do no more time, dog. You did your time, dog. Guess what? Now you can get out. You can go see your children. You can go holler at your baby mama. You can go run third leg Tyrone out of the house. Now that you have been released from jail, you can go do that now. Hey, shout out to Ali. Hey, y'all don't listen. Hey, what you say? Hey, G5, he says unsub and resub. Yeah. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Jorge Morales. He said Coach gave out free Nike techs. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Hey, shout out to Willie Sumlin. Willie, what's going on, baby boy? Adrian said he said your new best friend. They cool now. Hey, guess what? It's cool when it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know one thing about me, dog. I listen. I'm turning a new leaf right now. I don't believe in holding on to beef. I don't believe in holding on to beef. You know what I mean? Let's just let bygones be bygones. Shout out to Virtuoso. Hey, Virtuoso, what's up, baby boy? Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, respectfully, I think Abdullah does not want the smoke from Keyshawn. I think he's better off wanting the steam for now. I guess he's better off wanting the steam for now. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. No. He want to fight him. No, he said he want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if he's ready. I don't think he's ready right now. You get what I'm saying? Next year, we have 6-7 more months left in this year. Me personally, like his team, Jay Prince, his father, Pop Mason, Jay Prince, they're going to have to sit down because Abdullah Mason is ranked number 2 in the WBO. He's not the number 1 guy. He's the number 2 guy. If Keyshawn Davis can win, guess what? And if Keyshawn Davis steps on, I'll put it this way. Let's say Keyshawn Davis were to step on Edwin De Los Santos. If he step on him, make it look easy. You don't fight Keyshawn right now. You don't fight Keyshawn right now. I don't care how confident you are. You can have all the confidence in the world. That doesn't mean you're ready. You get what I'm saying? So, and then Abdullah Mason got to worry about getting by Nakatilia. He got to fight on his hands as well, Nakatilia. We don't know how he going to look against Nakatilia. Nakatilia has way more experience than Abdullah Mason. So, I think right now, both of these guys should pump their brakes. Shout out to Ali. Ali, what's up, brother? Shout out to Ali. Hey, both of these guys should pump their brakes. You get what I'm saying? Both of these guys should pump their brakes. That's what they should do. Hey, what did he say? G5, he said, he said, Coach, tell the chat, be careful what you say about the Haneys. I think I got cooked after I was saying something about Dev and She-Block at the end of Tuesday's live. Well, you know what? If your comments are getting removed that you left under the that's YouTube doing that. That ain't got nothing to do with over here. That ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. If you talking crazy, like saying some disrespectful stuff that violate the rule, the guidelines of YouTube, yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that. Or somebody could have reported you. I don't know. Somebody could have reported you that's not even a moderator. They could have clicked and reported it to YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, fam, but you're not blocked. You wasn't blocked over here. I just showed you the block list. You wasn't blocked. Hey, hold on. Where Keen at? Shout out to Adrian Lopez. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Damn, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, why can't I still comment over here? You're not blocked on the other channel. You're not blocked, and you're not blocked over here. I really don't have no idea. I don't have no idea. I really don't know, bro. I swear to God, I don't. He said, Coach, rumor is Edwin had a few sparring sessions with Nelly Hernandez, the dude that fought Keyshawn Davis. Edwin looked mad at the presser today. He looked mad because he sparred Nelly. Adrian, I don't understand what you mean by that. You say he sparred Nelly Hernandez, the dude who fought Keyshawn Davis. Edwin looked mad at the presser. So, what does that mean? Do you get what I'm saying? What does that mean? He's mad about what? Because he sparred him, or I don't understand.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, shout out to John. Let me tell you something. I can see you right here. So I can pull you up right here. See, I got you on the screen right here, John. I see you in the chat. I see you in the chat right here. Right here, I see you in the chat. Even though you're chatting from a different channel, you're chatting from the other channel, but I'm able to pull you up on the screen so I can see you. I can see you. So as you can see, look on the screen, you can see your name right there. Yeah, so yeah, what does that mean though? Yeah, what does that mean, fam? You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like what does that mean? Hey, hold on. Where my dog at? My dog, Keita, Next Gen Comeback Sports TV. Me and Keita, we always on the opposite side of the fence. This my young brother from North Cackalack. We always on the wrong side of the street. Always. We can't never agree on anything as it relates to boxing. I don't know why. You know, and for some reason, he like Ryan, I pick doggone Tank. He like Rolly, you know, he pick like Keita just be, oh no, coach. I'm just saying now. Now I do know that you was riding heavy on Edwin De Los Santos when he fought Shakur Stevenson. You was riding with Edwin De Los Santos real heavy. I remember that. Edwin De Los Santos is a good fighter though. He is a good fighter. I can't front, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't front. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. Shout out to doggone. See, you know the wonderful part about it. I can see everybody comments. He goes, see, I can see Summer right here. Even though Summer is in the other chat, I'm able to pull her comment up on the screen. You dig? True. Yeah, but I'm able to pull it, because that's all that matter, baby boy. Long as I'm able to pull it up. Hey, here you go. He's what he say. Nah, you went with no Shakur. He said, I was with Shakur, but this layoff and Keyshawn is one of the ones. You went with no, you wasn't with no Shakur, Keita. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. You were talking about, yeah, Coach Edwin De Los Santos now. Because you the one that had me looking at Edwin De Los Santos. I said, let me check out Edwin De Los Santos. Yeah, no, you ain't, no, we ain't finna do that, dog. No, we ain't finna do that, Keita. No, sir. No, sir. You know what I mean? Yeah, but anyway, hey, check it out, though. There's a reason why Shakur Stevenson fought Edwin De Los Santos the way he fought him. See, that's what happened. See, well, you get to ring with the motherfucker, and you get to ring with the motherfucker, and guess what? And you get to ring with the motherfucker, you feel that power. Hey, listen, this is a true story. Check out, this is a true story. I had I got my cousin Shine. He might be looking at my cousin Norris, right? Norris. But we call his nickname is Shine. My cousin used to box. You know what I mean? My cousin used to box, right? You know, and then we used to box together. You know, he was one of the main reasons why I started boxing when I was a teenager, when the amateurs and stuff like that. But we both of us was in and out of jail and stuff like that. So I couldn't really take it too serious, you know, for the 5 years I boxed. And one time my cousin sparred Shannon Briggs. I'll never forget. He sparred Shannon Briggs, and I think he sparred Layman Brewster. I know for a fact. I remember Shannon. I was right there, and I think he sparred Layman Brewster. You know, they was heavyweights. My cousin really wasn't no heavyweight like that. But now my cousin, he known for whooping dudes' ass in the street. He got hands. He boxed, right? So he always had an advantage when he fought dudes in the street. Real good. Setting his shots up. You get what I'm saying? Street dudes, they're not trained fighters. So you get what I'm saying? My cousin, you know, I ain't never seen him lose a fight. We in the gym sparring, right? We at Don King's gym. Don King had a gym called King Kong right there in Tampa, right? Shannon Briggs came up in there. This is about, what year this was? 1991, 1992, somewhere around there. No, was it 91, 92? It was somewhere around there. 91, 92. It was between 91 and 93. Somewhere up in there, right? Between that time. My cousin got in there. Nigga goddamn Shannon Briggs had them caught him with a good jab. Bap! I mean, he caught him good, too. He caught my cousin good. I'm talking about his knees buckled a little bit. I saw my cousin. I'd never seen this look before my cousin. My cousin's eyes got real wide, like golf balls. So I'm talking shit, cause I ain't really know who Shannon Briggs was like that. I said, well, I knew who he was. I'm like, man, cuz, man, tighten up, man. I'm telling my cousin, I said, man, whoop that nigga, man, like you whooping them niggas, like you had whooped Charles. You remember you fought Charles in Grand Park? Man, whoop that nigga like you whooped Charles in Grand Park, man. Man, shoot the jab out there, do what you did to Charles. Like, I'm sitting there like, I'm between 17 and 19. I forgot what year it was, right? Train over there talking to my cousin. My cousin over there looking crazy. My cousin looking crazy. I'm in the corner. I'm talking cash shit. I'm in the corner talking, yeah, nigga, I'm trying to tell nigga, yeah, cuz, what's up, man? Whoop this nigga, cuz, oh. You know what I'm saying? Cuz, you got to put the jab out there on him. Catch him with the right close like you did. What's her name? You know, remember how you whoop Buddy up? My cousin say, he say, cuz, you don't understand. I said, what? He said, you don't understand, cuz. I felt this power, cuz he's strong. His whatever plan that we was working, they were working on in the corner, all that went out the window when he felt that jab. They felt like they had no spar like 3 more rounds after that, right? Man, my cousin's eyes was wide. He didn't want to let his hands go. He wasn't trying to engage. I was like, damn. True. You don't understand, cuz you don't understand. Listen, I'm trying to, hey, Schoolo, I'm trying to give him a pep talk. This is my big cousin. I look up to my big cousin. This is my big cousin, Norris, right? Because the Shine, nickname Shine. I'm like, Shine, man, come on, man. Tighten up, cuz, oh, what's happening? You give. That's what I think happened. All jokes aside, that's what I think happened when Shakur fought Edwin De Los Santos. That's what I think happened. I think when Shakur fought Edwin De Los Santos, that's what I think happened. He felt that power, and he was like, "Man, hell, no, I got it, man. I'm finna get on this back foot. I'm finna get on this back foot right here, man." Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Nigga get hit one time. Man, hold on, wait a minute now. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Virtuoso. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, I read that one now. Salute to you, fam. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, fam. You know, it might be, listen, everybody got a plan. Hey, Ali, that's why I say everybody got a plan till they get hit. You probably be like, yeah, dog, now when you do this now when Ali shoot the jab out there, you get what I'm saying? I need you to slip to the strong side so you can come back up. You know what I mean? Listen, when he shoot the jab out there, right, slip to the inside, the strong side. Now the right cross coming right after that. So you're going to have to roll back under, but on the roll, you want to throw the hook to the body. Now understand that the right hand is coming over the top. So you got to roll under that too now, and then come back with the left hook. All that sound good to when a nigga get that chin touch. True. Hey, throw all that out the window. I'm in the corner. Man, man, what's happening, man? Shit, Shannon Briggs ended up becoming a world champion or something. I think he was a WBO champion one time. Yeah, man, Shannon Briggs. I'm like, Shannon the Cannon. Man, Shannon the Cannon had my cousin, man. Man, hey, he had no spar like 3 people that day too. He whooped everybody's ass that day. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I was like, man. Hey, and then right after that, I had sparred a Puerto Rican. I had sparred my Puerto Rican homeboy. He was like a bantamweight. Hold on. He was like a bantamweight or something of that sort, right? I had no spar my Puerto Rican homeboy. I had no spar him. And that man was hitting me for every one punch I landed. Hold on. For every one punch I landed, that man hit me like 7, 8 times, dog. We sparred for 6 rounds. It ain't nothing like sparring somebody and you getting your ass whipped. And then you go in the corner. Like when you sparring and you getting hit a lot and you getting whipped, what happens is sometimes your body will tense up. Once you tense up, you get more tired. Your neck go to getting stiff. Your neck go to getting stiff. You can't get your head out the line because your neck don't got stiff. I'm sitting in there. I'm sitting in the corner. I'm like, this little motherfucker, like this little motherfucker, he's smarter than me. They said, this little motherfucker, man, hitting me. God damn, this nigga, but this man hit me like 10, 11. This man hit me with 10, 11 points combination, dog. I'm like, hey, and then what was killing me was the footwork, because he was pivoting. He was pivoting weak side, and he'll pivot on the strong side. I fought around and caught his ass. I said, I got something for his ass. Next time he try to pivot that weak side, I'm going to grab his ass. He messed around and tried to pivot. I had to reach my arm out like Clubber Lane, right? And grabbed him. I had no caught him, because I was always been strong. I had no caught him with that one arm and pushed his ass in that corner. And I went to let my hands go. I'm like, bam, I'm just throwing straight punches, right? Man, that man came up out the corner, man. That man, bro, when I had him in the corner, I said, I got him where I want him at. Guess what? That was the wrong place to have him.
True.
Man, listen, that man was hitting me with like 10 punch combinations coming out the corner. We did like 5-6 rounds. I was done. That was the day I said, you know what? I ain't boxing no more. I had quit that day. All jokes aside. I haven't boxed since. Carter, what's your name? You call it from?
Hey, this Coach Eddie 2 times.
2 times. Coach Eddie, talk to me.
Hey, man, you sitting there telling these stories, man. I got to something real quick, man. Something similar to that. You know, down here in Atlanta, man, they used to have this strip joint called Club Niggas, right?
Yeah,
and there's a wrestler by the name of Hardbody.
Yeah.
Hardbody used to run these illegal boxing matches up in the strip joint. You can Google it and everything. He got arrested and everything. But it's called Baddest Man in Atlanta, right? So you win $500 if you go up there and win the fight with him. So I went up there and got off my work shift. You know, I was working at the glass coming loading trucks. So I went out there and I sat in the parking lot. I had an 87 Nissan. I'm out there smoking their blunt. So I'm going to go ahead and win this 500, right? You know, you know what I'm saying? I went up in there, right? And I remember I put it on everything. And it had me fight this dude. Right? I didn't know the dude was a pro boxer at the time. I could fight. But I was about 170. This dude about 2-something. It wasn't no weight class, you know, in the Baddest Man allowed. You had to fight whoever. So they told me, say, look here, man, said, be careful when you go in the dude. This dude can punch, man. I said, man, I ain't worried about that chump, man. So I got up in there, right? You know, I'm running some hands on the dude. I'm carrying him up, right? Next thing I know, man, I'm on the canvas. I'm on the floor. I said, God dang, how the hell I get down here, man? Got up, throw some more hands, the man dropped me again, right? Man, I just throw the towel in. Come to find out, I was fighting a dude named Mike Dixon. You can look him up. The dude that don't fought Ray Mercer, he don't fought Lennox Lewis. This dude don't fought everybody. He was Mike Tyson's sparring partner. That man kicked, man. That man almost killed me up in there, man.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I already know, bro. Like, man, this a motherfucker. You run up in there sparring, bro. You don't know what you're doing. Boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. It ain't. Listen, it ain't like that street fighting, boy. You run up in there, boy. This dude couldn't find out. This dude had over 100 amateur fights. Man, this man done won all kind of tournaments. I'm like, man, shit. I was easy work for Buddy. I was easy work.
Yeah. Well, I'll never forget that day, though, man. That was like that Baddest Man in Atlanta. I just knew I had that 500. I said, oh, it's in the bag. I got the 500. Man, that dude Mike Dixon went in there and put hands on me, man. And my man said, man, that's Mike Dixon, man. That's Mike Tyson's sparring partner. And I told you to be careful, don't mess with that dude, man. You can look over that dude and fought everybody, man.
You know, he told you that before you got in the ring with him? That was Mike Tyson's sparring partner?
I didn't know that. He told me after I got out the ring. He just told me to be careful before I went in there. And I said, I ain't worried about it. I got this chump. That's what I told him. I said, man, I ain't worried about this chump. I got it.
Fuck around and got you.
Yeah, you did me bad, man.
Yeah, man. All right, shout out to Coach Eddie, man. Salute, man.
Yeah, sir.
All right. Yeah, hey, man. Nigga fuck around and... Yeah. Run up in there. That what listen. That what I be telling these dudes, right? I be telling these dudes. I be watching these dudes. You be watching these dudes in the chats, right? They be talking all that shit. Yeah, about the fighter. Hold on. They be talking shit like, yeah, man, Devin Haney's a bitch, and he pillow fisted and this and that, yada yada yada. Like you got crack paw, right? You got somebody like a crack paw. Crack paw talk all that shit. He make a mean video, hate no Devin Haney. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what you want to do, cool. And I'm like, dude, like. Yeah, he's a bitch. He didn't see that. Bro, anybody in the chat who think Devin Haney is a bitch, I promise you. I met him this weekend, right? Past weekend. Bro, no, was last weekend. Sunday. bro. Bro, listen, man, leave them boxes alone, bro. Keep that shit in the chat. Keep it in the chat. Y'all throw hands real good in the chat. You throw hands really good in the chat. You throw hands real good on videos and stuff like that. In real life, you can't fight a lick.
True.
Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from? Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from? All right. Going once, going twice. Carla, call back. Yeah. Carla, you gotta get it. Carla, you gotta get it together. When you call here, you gotta get it together. Hey, shout out to the natural. He said that's a civilian at the carnival, though did his thing. Hey, the natural. Hey, that is true now. Hold on. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that. Hey, he say that civilian at the carnival did his thing though. Now the civilian at the carnival, he wanted all the smoke. The civilian at the carnival, he wanted all the smoke, even though he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. That I was impressed. Carla, hold on. I was impressed about the civilian at the carnival because Devin Haney had no swung on, buddy. Hit him with a powder puff. Bap! His head didn't even go back. Then he like, what's up? And I think Dev had 3 people with him, right? So he arguing with one dude. Then the dude that was on the right side of Dev had no swung on, buddy. Pap caught him. He caught him clean too. He stole him. Caught him clean. He didn't even see it coming. Buddy had done went down though. Stunned a little bit. He shook it off. Got back up and was like, "What's up? What's up? What you want to do?" And he squared off, right? Then another dude. So the dude who was next to Dale swung at him because he had one on the left and one on the right. And then he had another dude who came out of nowhere. They just went to throwing hands. But Buddy did run. I will say this: he stood his ground. He stood his ground. Now I ain't gonna lie, he stood his ground. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Martin from Oak.
Martin, Oaktown. Talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. I don't know if you've seen the last couple of interviews that Keyshawn did with Ariel Helwani and Brian Campbell. But
I haven't
me
seen it.
personally, I got Keyshawn as the future face of American boxing.
Yeah.
The guy got it all, Coach. Fan-friendly style and personality for days. He don't come across like all these privileged, condescending young fighters from his generation. The dude, he's prepared, Coach. He ain't one of these motherfuckers over here stammering over his words.
Yeah.
The guy is polished. He got it all, Coach. I mean, Boots got the skills, but he ain't got no mouthpiece. This cat, I'm telling you, I think his first interview with Ariel in February.
Yeah.
It was like an hour-long in-person interview. Talked about mental health, talked about his career, his life, everything he's overcame. I was like, damn, I'm rocking with this dude. And every time he just comes off better and better, more likable, no Diddy.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm putting my money on this cat, Coach. For real.
Yeah, you know what,
everything
man?
I'm hearing, everything I've seen, I like this dude.
Yeah, I like Keyshawn Davis's demeanor. He can talk to the media. He know how to sell himself, and he has a following in his own city. He has a following in this city, Norfolk, Virginia. I tell you what, he sell more tickets than T.O. And you know, again, you know,
I sell more tickets than T.O.
And he said, "Hey, he's selling out. He's selling out. He's selling out in Norfolk, where he from. But T.O. supposed to be from New York. He doing Hulu theater. So that right there, you get what I'm saying. So it is what it is. But all jokes aside, I like his demeanor. I like you know, every fighter's not the same, Martin. You know that. You've been watching boxing a long time.
Yeah.
Everybody go about their business differently. Everybody, we ain't got but one Canelo, so Canelo don't really do a lot of talking, but he's branded himself. He's established. He's the old vet in the game, and the media is starting to come around to people like a Crawford now. Remember, he was hated at one point by the media, but now he's starting to open up a little bit. You know, he's coming around. But these young fighters, I definitely like to see fighters like a Key who can talk to the media, sell himself. He's confident. You're gonna have people who don't like him because they feel like he's cocky. That's fine. And then you're gonna have people who like him because he is cocky. That's fine. But as long as he can back it up in the ring, that's good.
Exactly.
All right, shout out to Martin, man. Oaktown, stand up, fam. Oaktown. Oaktown 357. Straight at you. 357. Y'all ain't listen. Where the jitterballs at? Y'all don't know nothing about Oaktown 357. Hey, who know about? Hey, Keena. That before your time, Kenny. You probably was still in the nut sacks when this song came out. What you know about 357? Huh? Kenny, you don't know that about 357. What I'm trying to tell you, boy. No, right now, y'all, what y'all listening to? Suka Heinies, Glorillas, Sexy Red, who ain't red. I'm like, how you got a name Sexy Red and you ain't red? You ain't light skinned and you ain't a red bone. You get what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay, Sexy Red. All right, whatever. Let's see. What else? Who else? Let me see. Who these female rappers that's out right now? Oh yeah, what the girl name? Meg Thee Stallion. Now I ain't gonna lie, Meg Thee Stallion found it in the mud. Well, she found it in the mud, but I'm hearing all kind of crazy stuff about her, man. Got Tory Lanez. I hear they got Tory. Now you know what? Check this out. Again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. The Tory Lanez situation, right? It's kind of hard for me to get upset with Meg Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez in there, that's his fault. Instead of telling the people, look here, man, she the one shot her. Look, the friend the one shot her. Test the gun. If you test the gun and get the fingerprints off, you will see my prints ain't on there. They tested the gun. They said it was 4 other prints on there. Tory Lanez's prints wasn't on the gun, fingerprints on the gun at all. He's supposed to came clean. All that sitting there, well, I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. I'm trying to hold on to the street code. Nigga, you is a civilian, fam. You is a civilian. You don't got stabbed up 14 times in the pen now. You get what I'm saying? You's a civilian, fam. Like, bro, nigga, I tell you what. Now, I don't did time for stuff I didn't do before. I am not gonna lie, I have. But I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't doing time for nothing I didn't do right now. Not this day and time. I'm a civilian, dog. I'm trying to tell you something. My nigga, don't even put me in that position. Yeah, dog, we gotta get about the street code. Fam, I ain't from the street. Well, I'm from the street, but I'm not in the street anymore. I'm retired. That street code do not apply to me in 2025. I'm telling you, do not put me in a position to do what I gotta do. If you get caught with it, if you round me, guess what? Be 21. That's what we used to say when I was growing up. You got to be 21 now. You got to be 21. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you. Don't put me in a position to where, yeah, dog, look like police coming, look like we finna go to jail. No, we ain't going no goddamn well. That was on you. You threw that down, even though I wasn't. You threw that down. That was on you. We ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna tell you something now. You listen. You gonna tell these crackers. You gonna tell them that it's yours. Well, as soon as they're gonna talk about putting me in jail and for something that I didn't do, and I'm just walking up and let's just say I just walk up to holler at the boys, and then they blitz and rush or something of that sort. And then you throw some shit down by me or whatever, or they found some fire, whatever, in the bushes, and they try to say, yeah, man, we heard that you did this and that. And I'm be like, hey, man, look here, man. Hey, look here, boy, you better tell them. True. Coach ain't going to jail for you now. Coach ain't going to jail for you, dog. I've been there, done that, dog. Been there, done that. I've been there, done that, dog. I'm telling you. Bro, I ain't going for it. I'm telling you right now. It is what it is. You can say what you want to say. I don't give a damn. I ain't doing a day for you. True. Not me. No, sir. I'm a civilian. I am a civilian. I am not in the street. I am not involved in criminal activity. I'm telling you right now. I am square. I'm as square as can be right now. I ain't doing nothing. Nigga, you guess what? Nigga, man up. Nigga, you know what it was. You know what you signed up for. Man up. You know, you did a good thing, dog. You accept responsibility. Don't worry about it. You just gonna go to jail, get you a quick little bond out, get you an attorney, whatever the case may be. Nah, this what come with it. This what you doing? This what come with it now. Jail come with it. Police come with it. Handcuffs, police cars, police dogs, getting slammed, possibly getting shot, getting tased. That's what come with it. Don't throw that shit on me, dog. I'm trying to tell you now. I'm trying to tell you. Nigga, you can say what you want to say. I'm telling you right now, this is what it's going to be. He say, Jazz Funk say, I be singing like the style. Listen. Yeah, no, it ain't, bro. It ain't even singing. Like, you can't. It's like, look, dog, fam, my nigga. You know this carry 35 years. Guess what? No, it don't carry 35 years for me. Motherfucking I'm saying, hold on. Now, this carry 20 years. It don't carry 20 years for me. I'm telling you that right now. Might carry 20 years. Hold on, might carry 20 years for. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here, boy. Look, it might carry 20 years for him over there, but it doesn't carry 20 years for me. I'm going home. Tell you that right now. When I was in the street, I ain't never told on nobody. I ain't never got on the stand, testified against nobody. You know what I mean? No 501k, none of that. I ain't never do none of that. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you right now. But me being a civilian, I ain't going to jail for no criminal. For what? That don't make no goddamn sense. Fuck, I'm gonna do some dumb ass shit like that for? Shit. Your street code, that street code shit don't apply to me. I ain't in the street, so tell you right now. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Rod, Texas.
Rod, talk to me.
Yeah, that's funny, man. That's the situation you're talking about. A lot of people always have something to say from the outside looking in as what they would do because of how loyal or how down they are. But you got to put yourself, if you're in that situation, would you count on another person to hold your freedom like that? Would you trust them that much not to tell on you if it was the other way around? A lot of people probably would like to have a weird feeling in their stomach if you ask them that. Because putting your trust into somebody else, not to say nothing on your behalf, so it's not going to happen. Once they start putting numbers and years in front, the guy's fold every time.
Oh, bro, listen. As I said, like I talk about that street stuff over here all the time. Nobody in the street, nobody on the street lives by the code. How do I know? You saw what happened. You saw the Young Thug trial. You see, guess what? It's some rappers out of Duval County that shot. They shot and killed this rapper named Julio Fulio. Guess what? It was a girl that was with them, but she sang like Patti LaBelle right now. And she pregnant. She was pregnant by one of the dudes that's in jail with her.
Okay, let's take it back to the Hamptons. Yeah. Let's take it back to the Hamptons and talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney, man. One good thing about what the last caller said. I believe him. I'm on the boat with him with Keyshawn Davis and this new crop of fighters like Vargas, like Fernando Vargas's kid, like Shishi Carrington, like even like Richard Torres and that Puerto Rican cat. There's a lot of good. The younger crop seems like they're going to be a breath of fresh air from the toxic ones that we've been dealing with in Devin Haney's class. But like Bob Arum said, never fall in love with the fire because they'll break your heart every time. So when I'm hearing Keyshawn talking about like not loving the sport or something like that recently, I'm like, man, I just hope when he gets there, he stays hungry and wants to take on all comers like he is right now, because we don't know that yet. We never know that. But with Devin, man, I don't know why Devin Haney, I'm not going to sit here like ring IQ and call fighters bitches because I go to fights not like him. I don't hide in my living room like a guy like that who calls fighters bitches. I won't say that, but I don't like Devin Haney, man. Like, I don't trust him to put on good fights anymore. His last fight, he ran so hard he broke his shoe. Like, if he can't even stand his ground versus a shot fighter who's not even a natural welterweight all his life with Ramirez, who was shot, I can't trust him versus anybody else. And Teofimo, if he fights Teofimo, they're just going to look at each other because we know Teofimo, if you don't go at him, he can't lead. And with Devin's scary ass, he's going to be jabbing and moving. He's going to be kind of just 1 foot out the back door. So that fight's going to be a dud. I'm just looking forward to Keyshawn Davis. This weekend is going to be a breath of fresh air. I like, what's the other cat he was going back and forth with?
Abdullah Mason?
Abdullah Mason. Yeah. I saw him live here in Texas, man. Good kid. I like the Masons, man. I'm really happy that he's not making any kind of friendships with nobody like Shakur, and he wants to fight all of them. So these next guys have me excited. I'm sorry, man. Anybody who puts if you invest any kind of excitement for Devin Haney, I don't know what to tell you. Like these guys are gonna drop the ball. Let's give it up for the new guys. That's all I got, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, I kind of disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you why. I get it. Didn't nobody like Devin Haney's performance last? He ran his last fight. I told his dad that, right? But he said it was sweet science boxing, whatever. Didn't nobody like Shakur Stevenson's performance against Edwin De Los Santos? They called him a runner and a track star. So you got two fighters, Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. They saying runners and track stars. I can't get all of that. My thing is this here. I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. What I mean by that is, you know, if this is this type of style of fighting, and I got to be fair and objective. Okay, that's one fight. We saw that. We didn't like the style, but it is what it is, right? And both of those guys won their respective fights fighting that way. But did they fight like that before? There's some fights that Shakur done some things similar. However, for the most part, that's not his base style. And Devin Haney, that's definitely not his base style from what we saw. So let's see what he looks like in his next fight or the fight after that. Because you can, what I'm saying is, I don't want to throw a fighter away and say this is what he's going to look like from this point forward based on one fight. We need some more fights in order to be able to come to an overall consensus conclusion that, okay, this is what it is now. It's official. He's a shot fighter, this and that, this and that. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't like Devin Haney. So when people say stuff about Devin Haney, I think it's more so out of their dislike for him, more so than, okay, we just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and see what he does after this fight. And I get that. If you don't like any of these fighters, I don't give a damn. Like, I don't get no check from neither one of these guys. So if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's any fighter. I want to give them, okay, let's see what it look like in the next 2 or 3 fights, or the next fight, or the next 2 fights, or something like that. And if that's the way he's fighting from this point forward, then. Because, you know what? I don't want to give it away. It's in the interview. I got the interview dropping soon. Shout out to Adrian Crook. But shout out to Adrian Crook. But this is the thing, right? As it relate to Teofimo Lopez, this what gets me. Let's pivot to that. Devin Haney is looked upon as, according to what people say about him who hate him, they can't stand his guts, or they love him. Devin Haney is a nigga you love to hate right now. Fine, nothing wrong with that. They say that he's chinny and he's pillow-fisted. No problem. If you are a fighter that has punching power and is athletic. Now, Teofimo ain't knocked nobody out since Teofimo had been at 140. He hasn't stopped anybody that I know of. Matter of fact, let's pull him up. Let's go to box rec. I don't think he stopped nobody since he been at 140. Teofimo Lopez. Let's see. Man ain't got no fans. He can't sell no tickets. That's the same. Let's see. All right. After George Kambosos, he stopped one guy, Pedro Campa. When Teofimo went up to 140, he stopped Pedro Campa back in 2022. Since then, he fought Sandor Martin, Josh Taylor, Jermaine Ortiz, Steve Claggett, and Arnold Barbosa. He beat all of those guys by unanimous decision. True. Where did his punching power go? At 135, he was sleeping people. Where did his punching power go? Just asking. So, anyways, but let me go down this rabbit hole. If Devin Haney is chinny and pillow-fisted, let's break those down. If he's pillow-fisted, guess what? You don't have to worry about getting hurt or knocked out by him because he ain't got no punching power. So you should be able to just walk through his punches if you get hit, right? And if he's shitty, all we got to do is tap that chin. All we got to do is tap their chin, and he out of there. That's the perfect opponent that I want to fight. He pillow fisted? Yeah. Chitty? Yeah. I break my neck to fight him. Where I sign at the fight? Where I sign it? So that's all I'm saying. True. How you duck Devin Haney for $11 million? The Honduran duck. I mean, you already ain't got no fans. You fighting in Hulu theaters and Michelob Ultra arenas at the Mandalay Bay. You already got no fans. I was at that fight. You had like 4,000 people come to see you. 5,000 people come to see you. And you had Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason on the undercard when you fought Jermaine Ortiz. And then in New York, you fought at the Hulu theaters. So you ain't got no fan base. I think that's obvious. The numbers speak for itself, right? You ain't no draw. This is a perfect fight. You gonna pay me $11 million to fight a dude who everybody say chinny, so that means I can easily knock him out? That everybody say I'm a more superior fighter than him? So everybody, so that's a plus. And I ain't got to worry about no punching power because he don't hit like that. Like, bro, come on, fam. So that's all I'm saying. I'm like, man, listen, man, it ain't the math ain't mathing, dog. Y'all can't have it both ways. Which one it is? If he chinny and pillow fisted, that's all the more reason to fight him. He said that's why no one wants to fight him. Even Tank said he don't want to fight him because they just gonna run around. Listen, Tank don't want to fight nobody. I ain't never heard Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard. Hold on, check this out. Check this out. I'm glad you brought up Tank. Thank you. You fought Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach didn't run. Lamont Roach is right there in the pocket, right there with you. Did you knock him out? No. Did you catch him with them left hands that you normally knock people out with? Yes. Did you hurt him? No. What he did, he sat right there in the pocket with you the entire fight. So what you talking about? Did Lamont Roach have a fan-friendly style when he fought Tank? Yeah, Lamont Roach was right there for 12 rounds. He was right there for 12 rounds. What happened with that? Oh, wait a minute now. That's different. Stylistically, he fought you exactly the way you want to fight. And guess what? And Lamont Roach is a smaller fighter. He fight at super featherweight. He said, cool, that's like comparing Superman to Gleek from the Wonder Twins. No, I'm just saying. Like, make it make sense. You can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways, fam. Yeah, man, I don't want to fight him because all he going to do is run. Okay, Lamont Roach didn't run. Lamont Roach is right there. He was right there. This nigga went to holler about grease got in his eyes and all that stuff there. He got his hair done. I've never heard any of the real Four Kings say, I don't want to fight Tommy Hearn, dog. All he gonna do is run, dog. Man, I don't want to fight Roberto Duran, dog. Man, I don't want to fight Sugar Ray, cause all he gonna do is run, dog. Yeah, I don't want to. Hearn didn't say that about Sugar Ray Leonard. Bro, I be like, these narratives that's being pushed, it's too easy. It's too easy to blow these narratives up. You can't even defend it. Just say, okay, I don't want to fight the nigga. It's something about you. It's something, you know what I mean? I don't want to fight him. It ain't making no sense to me. He pillow fisted, according to what you're saying, and he's chinny. Nigga, that's who I want to fight. Yeah, dog, nigga, pillow fisted and chinny. But it's gonna be an easy one here, dog. We gonna go to the club tonight, dog. I'm gonna get in that motherfucker, dog. And guess what? I have superior footwork. So if he do try to get on the back foot, I can cut the ring off and stop him. Hagler knew how to cut the ring off and force and stop a motherfucker. Sugar Ray knew how to cut the ring off and stop a motherfucker. Hearns knew how to do it. That's why I said y'all got to start comparing these dudes to the Four Kings. They don't fight like the Four Kings. They don't have the skill set that the Four Kings had. They don't have the mentality that the Four Kings had. They don't have the heart of desire that the Four Kings had. None of that. Hagler fought Hearns. Hearns had a Jerry curl. Hey, Coach Eddie, check this out. Where my dog at? Where Coach Eddie at? Where Coach Eddie? Where you at, fam? Where you at? Hey, Coach Eddie. Last time I checked, when in the 80s, did Tommy Hearns, in the early 80s, did Tommy Hearns have a Jerry curl? Hagler fought Hearns. Hearns fought Roberto Duran. Sugar Ray, he beat Sugar Ray the second time. Second time he beat him. He got robbed. They said it was raw. Hearns had a Jerry curl when he fought Hagler. Jerry curl juice flying everywhere. Jerry curl juice and sweat. I didn't hear Hearns. Now Hearns got knocked out in 3. I didn't hear Hearns take a knee. When Hearns lost, I didn't hear Hearns say, "You know what, dog? Hearns, Tommy, what happened to you, man? You know what, dog? Man, I got my curl. I got my hair done right. I got Jerry curl. What happened was in the back, we had put some activator in my hair, right? Put some activator in my hair, right? And then it was hot. We was under the Vegas lights, and then the lights was beaming down on my curl, and the Jerry curl juice was leaking in my eyes, so I couldn't see Hearns. I couldn't see Hagler when he was stepping to me, see, and that's how he caught me, because I had just got my hair done. If it wasn't for that, you know what I'm saying? Well, you saw what I was doing to him. You saw how I cut him. I didn't hear Hagler say, "Yeah, dog, Hagler, what happened when you got cut with that right hand by Hearns?" "Yeah, man, what happened was, see, the man had just got his hair done, dog, and see, he had the Jerry curl juice, and then when I was hitting him, and he was swinging, the juice was swinging, and then it got in my eye, so I got blinded. I couldn't see, and that's what he was going on. I ain't see none of that. But you telling me these niggas the Four Kings?" True. You trying to convince me of the Four Kings. And I don't even want to talk about no Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia ain't accomplished nothing in boxing. Never won a belt, never won a title. The only thing Ryan Garcia has accomplished in boxing is Instagram. He's the best. Hold on. Listen, he's the selfie king, the best Instagram model on this side of the Mississippi, on the West Coast. TikTok artist. He's known for doing the body shot challenge. What has he done in boxing? Nothing. He got the casual though. He had Keno though. Yeah, man, Ryan Garcia got that left hook now, coach. I don't know now. He got that left hook now. He got the left hook. I see he got the left hook. Wait, who was he for? Man, just imagine what he gonna do. Well, it's this nigga. I gotta listen. I gotta hear all these Superman stories, man. I gotta hear all this. Yeah, man, he remind me. He kind of remind me of Sugar Ray a little bit. Sugar Ray who? Sugar Ray Valentine? Sugar Ray Jenkins? Sugar Ray Jones? Carla, hold on. What Sugar Ray you talking about? No, you ain't talking about Sugar Ray Robinson, and your damn show ain't talking about Sugar Ray Leonard. Which one you talking about? What Sugar you talking about he remind you of? I don't see no Sugar over there. I see Sweet and Low. True. Trying to convince me of that bullshit. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Corey from Texas.
Corey, talk to me.
When you still heading out there, right?
Yep.
When you busting out, coach?
I mean, I'm going tomorrow. What's up?
Okay. No, I just wanted to let you know I got some family members. They retired in that area, so I'm just letting you know you're probably going to enjoy that area, the Hampton Roads area. It's a lot of boxing fans there. You know, it's a beach there, Virginia Beach close to there. So I'm just letting you know, man, have a good time. It's a lot of good people out there. So I didn't know if you was going for the weigh-in or if you was just popping in on Saturday and popping out.
Oh no, I'm gonna be there for the weigh-in. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm flying out tomorrow morning. Yeah. So that's all. I was giving you a heads up. I got family. They retired to that area, so it's a nice area. A lot of good people there, and it's a lot of boxing fans there in that Hampton Roads area. You know, Mike Vick, Allen Iverson, all of them from that area, Missy Elliott, Timberland, all of them. So they're going to be at the fight. They're going to be at the fight. Well, I don't know about Missy Elliott and Timberland, but Allen Iverson and Michael Vick gonna be at the fight.
Okay, yeah, because all of them dudes from there, the Clips, all of them from that area. Pharrell, they all from that area.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Since we talking about Allen Iverson, who got better braids? Tank Davis or Allen Iverson? Who got the better braids?
Allen Iverson, Allen Iverson back in the day. Coach, you remember in the early 2000s when he took the Sixers to the NBA Finals?
Yeah,
he had them dope
played my
shoes
Lakers. He
out.
played my Lakers. He played my Lakers, yeah.
Exactly. And he did that by himself, a little dude. Really, Mutombo tried his best, God rest his soul. But, bruh, them braids, the braids AI had back in them days with the shit band, with the headband and shit, whew, that you can't even mess with that. That was what Tank don't know is he set the trend for him now.
Yeah. Oh, you say AI set the trend for Tank?
Man, AI set the trend for Tank 20-something years ago.
Nigga, AI.
You remember, Coach?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all remember AI braids?
Hey, you remember the NBA commissioner? He was the one who said you can't do rap albums for a while. Because remember, AI dropped that, he dropped that rap album, and that was when the NBA commissioner came out when he had the braids. And he was like, nah, we can't be doing rap albums anymore unless they PG like Shaq.
Hey man, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, all I'm saying is, look here, man. Look, we gonna talk about the Kings, dog. It's just I can't go for that. I can go for Lil Coochie Bird. I can go for y'all talking about Lil Coochie Bird. Y'all want to talk about Chrome Hearts. Y'all want to talk about I can go for all of that there, right? But bro, don't be talking about no AI. Don't do that. Don't be talking about no the Four Kings, dog. Like that's a line crosser right there.
Oh,
you don't cross the line.
I wanted to tell you this, Coach. I wanted to tell you this. I was laughing my ass off. I meant to call you. By the way, that B Hoppin, what's the name interview was really good with Dre. But somebody said something. It was something similar that you said. He was like, you can't call these dudes the Four Kings. You got to call them the Four something. I was like, that sounds like something. I thought on Twitter, that sounds like somebody they got from Coach Malachi. Because when you think about that shit with Tiafimo and him and that, all the dudes back in your era, Coach, when you was growing up, they'd have been fought 2 times by now. So the Four Kings, they can't even compare these dudes to them. The foolishness that we see going on here, Coach, is just it's outrageous. Like they better not ever even use the word kings in a sentence and compare it to them 4 dudes you got to see as a child. Hagler, Hearns, Dagon, Durant. Like, come on, man. Like that's ridiculous. Don't even mention them dudes in a sentence with those type of dudes.
All right, man. Shout out to Corey, man.
That's my call, Coach.
Salute,
yeah.
Yeah, they sitting back, man. They talking about, man, these niggas, man. Yeah, y'all see what I'm saying, dog. See what I'm talking about, man. Tell you something, man. Hey, hold on, listen. Hey, hold on. This, hold on. Hey, where's Shigo at? Where Boston Shigo? I gotta pull Shigo up now. I gotta pull up Shigo. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? Jerry.
Jerry from B-More, talk to me.
Hey, you got that beard trimmed up nice, brother.
Hey, man, thank you, fam. Thank you. Shout out to Foster's. Shout out to Foster's Barbershop, 13th West Tampa, 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida. The best barbershop in the city. Go ahead, Jerry.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't mean to rain on anybody's parade.
Oh, God damn, Jerry. Come on, there you go. You finna rain. You know, hey, Jerry, and here you go. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but go ahead and rain on the parade. Go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead.
I'm 56 years old, bro. I grew up in that Leonard Hagler era. Ray Leonard is my very favorite fighter. Out of all the thousands of fighters, he's my favorite guy. But I gotta be honest, man. Back then, they weren't regarded as legendary greats. People knew they were good fighters, of course, but their legend grew as the years went on. And it's tough on young fighters. They're fighting in an era where boxing's not that popular. Back then it was very popular. So that adds to the legend. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Hagler or Hunt. I mean, they're great fighters. We know this. But what I'm saying is, living through that era, I remember none of them guys fought the best competition every time out. Absolutely not. They did not. Sometimes they would look average against fighters that just like today, they would look average sometimes and even take losses. If you look at Roberto Duran's career, for example, if you look at it, he's got losses on his record that you scratch your head and say, well, what happened there? You know, they all lost and won against each other. They're great fighters. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, to put it in proper perspective from someone who witnessed their careers firsthand then and witnesses the careers of these fighters today, these fighters today, they're up against it in ways that those guys weren't. The sport was more popular then. Even if you lost, the fans wouldn't abandon you. And in today's boxing market for the last, say, 25, 30 years, that's not the case, man. If you lose, even if you get knocked down, fans will talk shit and say you got a glass chin and just crazy shit. So I think while we recognize that they were great, we also have to put it in that proper perspective. And I also want to talk a little bit about Keyshawn Davis. I tell you what, man, I like this kid. I've liked him from the first time I've seen him. I'll take one Keyshawn Davis over a dozen Shakur Stevenson. Keyshawn actually knows how to box in the pocket, get his shots off. He looks like he's really coming into his man strength, and he's got a chance to really, really up his profile against a quality opponent in De Los Santos. But I got a feeling he's going to do just that. I got a feeling he's going to shine, and he's my top pick out of any of those guys that are down and around that weight class.
All right, well, listen, your point well taken. Shout out to Jerry, man, Baltimore stand-up.
All right,
salute,
thanks,
fam.
Coach.
All right, so let's clear this out the way. All right, no fighter fights killers every go round. You had a lot of good fighters back then, right? So if Hagler had over 60 fights, did he fight 60 John the Beast Mugabes? No. Did he fight 60 Tommy Hearns or 60 Roberto Durans? No. Did he fight 60 Benny Briscoes? No. You know what I mean? But he fought everybody. He ain't duck nobody. He ain't fight Mike McCallum, but Mike McCallum started turning pro in RIP to him 1981, and Hagler went on with ducking no smoke. So my point is, Jerry's right. Well, they was always looked upon as really good fighters. Hagler had to get it the hard way. Sugar Ray was like kind of like the golden fighter of that era because he came out of the Olympics, gold medalist, stuff like that. So Sugar Ray was always that known for being that guy. But my point is what Jerry is saying. He said they wasn't looked upon as legends until later on in their career. Well, you become a legend over what you do over a period of time. Legendary status is established over what you do over a period of time. That's what people can look back and reflect and say, yeah, this dude did A, B, C, and D. There's an overall consensus from all of the different boxing media outlets and boxing greats. They say the same thing about these four fighters. Now, it might be a fan that say, oh, man, them dudes wasn't that great. Okay, well, you the one guy or the two or three guys that's saying those guys wasn't that great versus the 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000 people who say those dudes was great. So everybody ain't going to like Hagler or Sugar Ray Leonard or Roberto Duran or Salvador Sanchez or whatever. That's fine. But what they did over a period of time is they put the work in, and this is why we call them legends. The problem that I have right now, these fighters today are comparing themselves to legends. The only reason we talking about the four kings of old is because the modern day media is comparing four fighters of this era who have not put the work in that Sugar Ray Leonard put in, Hagler put in, Hearns put in, Roberto Duran put in. Though they haven't put the work in that they haven't put the work in that those fighters did, but yeah, you calling them the kings? If it took Hagler, Hearns, Roberto Duran time to get to the point of what it was called the four kings, but based on the work that they put in the ring, if it took them time to establish that, how you just gonna give it to some niggas who ain't done a tenth of what they did? That's the problem. That's the problem. So you got these young fans that, yeah, man, you see what I'm saying? They don't know what the hell they looking at. you get legendary status in today's time for what you do on the hand mix. I can pull up a video right now of Tank hitting the hand mix with Boog. Man, you see how Tank was hitting him hand mix, dog? You see how he was, you see how he rolled up under that and came back with this hill? Legendary. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, what you think he would have did to Roberto Duran? Man, you saw how Ryan Garcia threw that left hook? Man, what you think he would have did to doggone Julian Jackson? What you think he would have did to Aaron Pryor? You saw what Ryan Garcia did in the body shot challenge? You think Hagler would have been able to stand up to that punch? That bro, dude, like, you can't make this up. Hey, Tegra, you can't make this up. Man, I don't know, man. Ryan Garcia would have caught Sugar Ray Leonard with that left hook. I ain't no telling what. I don't know. He probably would have knocked Sugar Ray out. You can't make this up. Oh, hey, Bless. Hey, Bless. This is the problem that I have, Bless. Bless, this is the problem that I have. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Jared just called. You listen. Guess what? It took those guys time to establish legendary status. In today's time, you a legend because you got Instagram followers.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on. All right. My bad, y'all. Listen, in this day and time, you a legend for doing body shot challenges. You a legend for having box braids. You a legend for wearing chrome hearts. You a legend for having leg tattoos. You a legend for everything that ain't got nothing to do with boxing. True. Look at that. Hey, listen, hold on, check this out. Hold on. Here we go right here. Shigo. Where's Shigo at? Where's Shigo? Let me show y'all something. This how you become a legend in the days. If you want to know how you become a legend in today's time, this how you become a legend in today's time. This boxing Shigo writing a love letter to Tank Davis. Javante Davis is everything that these boys want to be. LOL. Laughing, right? He's a star with spotlight. Check. He makes the most money in class. Check. The man got an arrow with a heart. He's a knockout artist. He will put you on a poster. Check. Trendsetter, chrome hearts, braids, leg tacks, etc. He got his own style. Check. He's exciting to watch. Check. He's really from the trenches. Good Marvel story, backstory. Check. He's loyal to the same people he came up with. Check. He's the most talked about. Check. Bro, this right here make you a legend. We can compare you to the Four Kings. True. That's all it take. That's all it take right there. That's all it take. This is where it's at right now. This all it take, dog. Hey, Bless. This all it take right here. That's all it take. That's it. You're a legend right there. Body shot challenge, braids, leg tags. That's all you need. Hey, Bless. That's all you need right there. Right now, we comparing you to Sugar Ray Leonard. We comparing you to Sugar Ray. We comparing you to the Duran. We comparing you to Hagler Hearns. We comparing you to all that. That's the problem. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, that's it. That's it. One era, they had to fight to establish their legendary status. I got to hear about how great Jamal Charlo is as a fighter. Man, Jamal Charlo got an elite jab. An elite jab against whom, sir?
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify.
I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Yeah, but the Hitman, you saw what Jamal Charlo did to Korobov. You saw what he did to Big Bad Brandon Adams. Now you know he beat J-Rock now. You saw what he did to J-Rock. What you just imagine what he would have did to Hagler. You get what I'm saying? What you think he would have did to Hagler? If he would have called Hagler with that punch that he called J-Rock with, what Hagler would have went to sleep. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I'm like, man, bruh, man, you can't make this shit up, man. This where we at though. I already read that. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Ready to Rumble. This where we at, fam. This where we at. This where we at now. They looking at me like I got 9 heads. I got 9 heads. They looking at me like I got 9 heads, dog. Literally. Yeah, I'm just saying, dog. You know what I'm talking about, dog? Just saying, now. You saw them braids now. Sugar Ray literally didn't have braids like Tank. Hagler ain't had no braids like Tank. Hagler was bald head. He couldn't grow hair. That's what I'm talking about. Tommy Hearns, what you think? You know Tommy Hearns was chinny now. You know he was chinny. I said, what you think? You know, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, I'm talking about. I'm like, bro, these niggas, I be looking at these niggas like they got 9 heads. I'm like, this. I said, you know what, dog? You know what? Yeah, you got it, dog. You got it. Whatever you say. Hey, shout out to Junior. Hey, okay. Jumping out $2 super chat. He said the 4 kings of this generation were at 115, coach. Oh, okay. I mean, I ain't seen no 4 kings, but you said it was at 115. Which fighters are you talking about that was at 115? Be more specific. I mean, which fighters?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Niggas fighting whole head cheese sandwiches, pork chop bones, collard green stems, fatbacks, hog mogs. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, don't I'm trying to tell you now. They be having these imaginary fights in their head, and then that's the problem. The only reason we're talking about the old school fighters is because the modern day media, which is YouTube channels, fanned out YouTube channels. Boss and Shigo fanned out. But I'm trying to tell you something, bro. If he had listen, let me tell you something. Can't nobody tell me anything different. I honestly believe if this nigga Shigo, if he had an opportunity to sleep with Tank, he'll bust it wide open for him. True. I'm talking about the Eagle. He was spread. Listen, again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. This nigga here arched his eyebrows. Got arched eyebrows. Look at this. This looks sweet. Arched eyebrows. You get what I'm saying? Bro, it ain't a doubt in my mind. Dog. Bro, I'm talking about if the opportunity presented itself, Lord have mercy, he would do it with pride. On Pride Day. True. When you got a man in his 40s writing love letters to a boxer that's 30 years old, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. LA sucker nigga nutsack. That's the problem. Reporting. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. This is the last call. Call it what's your name, where you calling from. You're the last call. All right, I guess caller got scared and hung the phone up. Let's give that scary ass nigga a round of applause. Nigga got scared and hung the phone up. That's what they do. Nigga got scared and hung the phone up. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Lord, damn. I unblocked the trolls. I unblocked y'all, and goddamn. Anyway, shout out to Junior. He said Cuadras. He said Sugar Ray Robinson, Chocolatito, Gallo coach. Oh, okay. Okay, no, you talking about? Oh, I thought you were talking about in today's time. All right, this is the last call. This is a different number here. Let's see who this is. You're the last call. Call up what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this Rudy Closure, man. I just wanted to laugh, say, man, Ego gonna get you, man.
What's your name is, brother?
Rudy Closure.
What they gonna do? They gonna do what?
No, I'm just playing, man. I was like, you talking about ego. I was laughing at you, bro. Ego gonna get you, man. What's up? Hey, you funny than a mother lover, bro. I'm in here rolling. I just wanted to call you, tell you, ego, watch ego, man. Hey, look here, don't stop at the stop signs in the red light, G. You know, he got them hitters. He got a mob out there, G.
Who got a ball? Who she go?
Yes, you see how they trolled that girl when Tank said that about that hair grease.
Man, shit, they shit, for some reason they won't come over here. They won't come over here.
I don't know why not.
Hey, I was like, shit, I be looking for all the smoke. They come over here. I would entertain them. I would gladly entertain them. I have no problem with it.
They know who to fuck with, man.
Yeah, I ain't got a problem with the Taking Maniacs. I don't.
I like the Taking Maniacs. Bullies know who the bully, man. Hey, let me get up out of here. Hey, appreciate the call, man. Let me on.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah. Listen, I like the Taking Maniacs. Hey, boy, the Taking Maniacs, but they gonna ride for Tank now.
We the Charlotte Twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlotte. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Delos.
Hey, they told me they got shooters. What they gonna shoot me with? Some makeup? Some eyeliner? Some eyeshadow? Eyeshadow power! Grease, hair grease. Yeah, listen, man. Oh, listen. All jokes aside, dog. You know, I ain't trying to. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Man, shout out to the Face of Boxing.
Hey. Yeah. Ooh, that look good.
You get what I'm saying? All it takes, I'm trying to tell y'all, dog, we just one of the 4 kings, dog. One of the 4 kings.
What happened? I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she picked grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all going like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the wheel, it's gone.
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 Why y'all going like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. Like this is real facts. Why y'all going like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. It burnt my eyes. Like this is real facts. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
See, you know what I'm saying? See the 4 kings. See Hagler, see me tell you something. Hagler, Hearns, Roberto Duran, and doggone and Sugar Ray Leonard. See, they couldn't do that. See, they couldn't make a rap video where braids and all that stuff there and get grease in their eyeballs. See, they can't do that. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got to hear this shit. I got to hear this shit. You know what I mean? I just want to rock. I just want to rock. You know what I mean? I just want to rock. Y'all want to rock? Y'all rock with me.
Red, you finna look good out there.
Yes, sir.
You finna look good out there.
Roach ain't got nothing on me. I'm the Ray, goddammit.
Okay.
I'm smushing, bud. I'm gonna get to this fight.
I gotta put the grease on it. You definitely gonna win with this.
Damn. You don't think you using too much oil, goddammit? Girl, calm down with all that damn grease, man. He ain't gonna be able to punch me in a minute, goddamn.
No, you need this. You need
I can't see it in my damn eye. How the fuck I'm a box?
You dry up.
Girl, calm down with that damn grease.
There you go. Go ahead.
I got a damn match. That's the guy man. What wrong with that? Put his pussy there.
Hey, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm talking about? It is what it is, man. I just want to throw it out there, man. You know, the Four Kings. I just want to rock. Yeah, man, Sugar Ray Hagler, Leonard, and Duran, they couldn't, yeah, man, they, overrated. They were overrated fighters, dog. They was overrated fighters, dog. They was just overrated, dog. They really were that. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm talking about? They were just overrated fighters, dog. That's all I'm saying. It is what it is, man. We got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Haney. But before we do that, we have to give a shout out to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, man, shout out to Otis.
Hurting the group? I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yes, sir, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is.
I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
When all else fails, you got to know how to be a karate man.
I'm a karate man, all right? Karate man bruise on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
You get what I'm saying? You gotta know how to be a karate man. When everything come into place. And for bless all the lovely ladies in the chat, Miss Connie, Summer November, Tila, shout out to all the sisters in there, Jessica. Who else we got in there? What I said, Tila, Tegger to Gigi. For all the women in the chat, if you looking for a real man, I got one for you.
Hey woman, listen here. Since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I tell you what, bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
All you gotta do, go to the apartment if you want to see a real man.
True.
That's all you gotta do.
True.
Can you please explain to me, sir, how the fighters who y'all say are the Four Kings, who you keep comparing them to the old school, can you please explain to me how they are the Four Kings in comparison to those of the old? Can you please explain that to me?
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
If you have the aphrodisiac symptoms in order to perpetrate the Jericho's activation, come holler at me. I'm going to show you another fighter who had activator in his hair, and he never complained that the reason why he lost the fight because he couldn't see because the grease got in his eyeballs.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Shout out to all the lovely ladies out there. Ladies, I'm going to tell you something, Bless. If you got a man who look you in the eyes with passion and love and heart, the way this man is looking at Floyd Mayweather, you got you a keeper.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
Boy, listen, boy, you got a nigga biting his bottom lip, looking at another nigga. That's a problem. Again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Hey, you know what? Y'all keep talking about the 4 kings. You know, you got a chance to plead the 5th now.
Plead the 5th. Plead the 5th. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Anything you say, 5th. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5th.
You know, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
For all the brothers out there, you know, a lot of brothers out there, we love us some sisters, but some of you brothers, if you like the Snow Bunnies, this song is dedicated to you.
See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. And with the lights, too, she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Turn it up, it's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
moving on the bar. Everything's alright, got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
dancing in the light. With my snow bunny love, we're party by the night.
see your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. And with the lights, too, she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Turn it up, it's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
moving on the bar. Everything's alright, got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
Dancing in the light. With my snow bunny love, we're party by the night.
see your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. And with the lights, too, she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Turn it up, it's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright, got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
Dancing in the light. With my snow bunny love, we're party by the night.
All right, man. Peace to the family, man. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. I see you guys. Listen, we ain't got a show tomorrow because I'm going to be in Virginia. So I'll be on the plane, flying to Virginia, be at the weigh-in. If you're going to be there, y'all pull up on me. I will be there. Terrence Crawford going to be there as well. Let's see. I know Michael Vick's supposed to be there. Allen Iverson's supposed to be there. I don't know if they're going to be at the weigh-in, but I spoke to Bud. He did tell me he's going to be at the fight. So, and we'll see. It's going to be a good fight. You know, we'll see what happens. I hope everybody is entertained. I do wish I was kind of here to do a fight party for it. But, you know, Top Rank came through. Shout out to Top Rank. I'm telling you, I'm very transparent with y'all. Out of all of the promotional companies in boxing, PBC, don't fuck with me. They'll never give me a press credential. Matchroom will never give me a press credential. Golden Boys, Lord have mercy, they'll never give me a press credential. But Top Rank, Bob Arams, Top Rank, anytime I apply for press credentials, they give it to me. Facts. So shout out to Top Rank. Shout out to those guys over there. And I catch you guys. Before we go, I'm going to give everybody a shout out. Y'all know what time of TI is. It is what it is. You dig? Hey, man, shout out to Tila. Shout out to Tila, man. Shout out to Bless 365. Summer in November. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. Shout out to Trenton Sparks. Mr. Kenneth Johnson. Shout out to Corey Bradley. L. Harvey's in the building. Shout out to John Parham. NPR. Let's see who else we got. Shout out to Dr. Mario. Shout out to Sonny Augustine. Mr. G4L. Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to JC in the building. RJ with the lick read. Shout out to Tila. Treya Son. Shout out to Superman. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to Trenton Sparks. Mr. Tony Montana. Ford Bradley in the building. Who else we have? Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. Jamie from New York. Shout out to Mr. Daniel Agnew. Skinny Black in the building. No Cap Entertainment. My sister Bless 365. Shout out to Let's Get Ready to Rumble, Mr. Allen Maddox. Shout out to JC. Tough Glove Boxing in the building. Mr. Willie Sumlin. Shout out to Roberto Conlon. Shout out to Dave Brown. Dave Brown, what's going on, brother? He say Tate got 72-year-olds, 10 toes down, great riding tough. Hey, look here, man. I be talking about Gray, man. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Shout out to Gray, man. Shout out to Gray from DC. Shout out to Gray. Hey, shout out to you know, I'm gonna try to see can I get Gray to one of these fights. You know what I mean? If I can, if there's a fight that's close to him, you know, Virginia will be a good fight. I'm gonna try to see can I get him at a fight. Hopefully, if Tank have his next fight, you know, if Tank have his next fight, if he fight like in DC area somewhere, you know. We'll try to see can we, you know, get him in there or whatever, you know. Shout out to the Cardenas. Shout out to One Eye K. Tough Glove Boxing. Rude Exposure. Bishop Bullwinkle. Let's see. Shout out to JC, Tony Montana, RJ, the Cardenas, and shout out to the lovely man, the lovely Tegra. Shout out to my sister Tila. Dr. Mario. And shout out to JC. Look here, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Y'all know what time it TI is. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Hold on. Did I ain't hit it yet? Sorry about that.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.